Now I get a
20.
good roll.
Yep. We call that irony.
So anybody
I'm
else?
not even gonna try. I'm just.
Grit fish.
I think it's poetic that you did the last one. Sure.
Agreed. All right.
Do we have some music, by the way?
Thank you for reminding me. I have got it set up. I've not put the link down yet. Copy.
He's refusing to do a recap without a backing track.
Paste.
Typical
What?
Dutch.
Classic bard.
Diva.
Not going to sit here without some music.
Just confirming, we're supposed to be level 5, not level 6, right?
You're level 5. Get through this encounter, and you'll be level 6.
Hooray!
And we'll
So-
set up a lot planned, so I'm not sure if you'll get through all this in one session. Let's see.
Or One Piece.
Or
Yay.
one piece.
Maybe
I know
two
which piece
pieces.
I mean.
Sticks.
But this is already part 2. So last we left off as the TBA, together with the swordfish, was traveling through the barbed fields. A trap was circumvented, although not to the pleasure of everybody within the parties. The party moved away, finding some cover for the night. Ayo head back off to capture or rescue the child that was being taken part of the trap that we circumvented. She succeeded, came back during the night, and apparently this kid had a nice hook on their arm that was not the hook that Goblin Styx encountered earlier before. With some persuasion checks, Styx decided in the end to take off the hook and take it for himself. Following morning, there was a bit of a discussion if we should travel towards Bosasan, gather up some supplies, gather up some knowledge, and then head back out to the barbed fields, or to just head off and try to attack. And now I completely forgot his name. It was just on the tip
Dolgreth.
of my tongue. Dolgreth, indeed. Thank you very much. In the end, the parties decided to go for Dolgreth immediately to not have him the knife pointed at our backs. And after some discussions to split up in 2 groups, team, we're going to try and drag him out, and team, let's sneak into the back end. And I don't think we have decided exactly who is on which team yet, so that's where we left off.
Indeed. So, we'll paint a quick scene. I was just looking at Kaisa's previous survival roll, and she rolled very well as well. So, again, so I'm going to say, once again, you find a very enclosed point of shelter. You're very close to the mountains, and you find just like one of the mountain ranges, one of the mountains, sort of the kind of large hills nearby, these big rocky spires. You do find a empty, kind of dusty cave just along the mountains, which will give you, again, complete cover. It's one way in, one way out, but it is sheltered. It's from an angle, so only with your superior vision and kind of like vague knowledge of the barbed fields do you find this place, and you feel safe that you're going to have an uninterrupted long rest. So we're in this large-ish cave. with some dry, fractured stalagmites and stalactites kind of like dotted around it. Irvin is near the cave entrance, just flipping one of his daggers in his hands as he kind of watches out on guard. You see Galceriad trying to study his spells for the next day. As he kind of turns the pages, you can clearly see his hands shaking as he does so. Maggie is trying to keep some spirits up and just humming a little song with a kind of deep voice. Dermot is still looking after the goblin child. And Io is still also brooding away from the rest of the party, feathering a few arrows for her bow. What is everyone else doing on the night before battle?
Sender is glancing between both Styx and Kaisa, just seeming to have something big on their mind. Just thinking about something. Before just going, oh, fuck it. Hey, okay. There's something... Prolix, get over here.
Me? What? Oh, alright. Prolix heads over, kind of casting a nervous glance back at Javi. Yes?
There's something I need to tell the rest of the party, and you said you can, you've got an identify spell, right?
Yes.
Okay. Probably going to regret this, but, I hold out the sword unsheathed and just go, I need to tell everyone something, and it's going to sound a bit more believable if they know exactly what this actually is.
Giving up your little secret, are you?
Well, it's either like this, or in some sort of awkward situation,
Would I do that? Would I do that to you?
Yes. Yes, you would.
I feel like this is not the worst time, but there's definitely worse situations where the truth can come out. And I'd rather at least get ahead of the bad assumptions, I guess.
Prolix is nervous about it, but he takes the sword, places it on the ground before him, begins ritually casting Identify. It'll take 10 minutes.
If it
And plenty of
helps.
time for... Mhm.
If it helps, it won't kill you or hurt. Kaisa
know.
says that to Prolix.
What? Why would it... It's... What?
You're not going to come to harm. Calm yourself.
Prolix loses
he's
concentration
not
and start
going to.
over.
Prolix, focus. Come on.
Right.
I will help.
Yeah, Prolix gets to casting Identify again.
During the process, you can see runes along the sword start flashing in weird patterns. Just slightly flashing.
I think these swordfish do, one by one, come and kind of look, start heading over, with the exception of Dermot, who's staying with the kid, who is half awake at this point. He's just talking to her in a goblinoid. And Yeah, unless anyone else wants to add anything, we can just go straight to the casting.
I would say that Kaina is just sitting a bit on the side, looking over everything that's happening with a curious view, while just playing some Eastern sounding tones on his lute.
Diegetic music.
Not
Sammy,
everything needs a soundtrack.
Sammy comes up to Styx. Is Styx sitting alone?
He was kind of looking at like the sword and trying to mutter under his breath, just goes, "If this is another fucking devil-infused weapon, I'm out of here."
Pike's
So
gonna snicker at that.
Sammy comes over and kind of muscles her way into a seat next to Styx, in a position where only the two of them can be talking without being heard. And you go, Jesus. Hey, Styx.
Yes, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna take a guess, stab in the dark, pun intended, and suggest that you probably know why I'm sitting here.
Not really, no.
She raises a brow. All right, well, to lay it out for you, that's a real interesting hook you got there. And combined with those real interesting tentacles you had before, and combined with the story that you were telling me about how you got into the prison in Jigao, I'm starting to get a bit of a picture about you.
Yeah, I was desperate to get away from that thing, trying to make money any way I could. Desperation leads to bad outcomes.
How old are you, Styx?
20-ish, I stopped counting.
And you're consecuted by the Light of the Luxon, yeah?
Oh no, I don't believe in that crap.
You aren't consecuted by the Light of the Luxon?
Nah, this whole religious thing and gods. Kinda hard to believe until I can actually see one in front of me and I can touch it. It's kind of... yeah, I don't believe it just yet.
He says, talking to the paladin.
Right. So she pulls out this little notebook that she's been taking notes on throughout the campaign, which has popped up in several sessions. And she goes, well, that's funny because on the second day before we left Jigao, you mentioned that you had been consecuted.
No, I didn't. I was talking about consecution. But I'm not consecuted. Anyway, you're supposed to get memories back or something when you get old enough. I mean, look at Kaina. He's got dozens of them.
Right. And you have no memories of a previous life whatsoever. She's very disbelieving tone.
I am Styx and will always be the Styx.
Let's see. Well, the Styx. Mind if I take a look at that hook there? I don't want to touch it, but can you hold it out for me?
Yeah, Styx will extend it out towards her. So, yeah. Can I let it go, DM?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just throw it at her. Says, please. And throws it.
Sammy doesn't want to touch it, but she just kind of circles it, takes a mental note. She picks up a stick, pokes it, shuffles it across the ground.
Your dexterity modifier sucks.
And then she talks to it. And she says, can you hear me? Are you there? Is there any response?
There is 2 sticks. What do I say? What do I do?
Can you talk to her?
Yeah.
If she holds it, or can you just do it from there?
No, she needs to grab me, I think. I can't.
He says that you need to grab a hold of it to talk to him. Something about physical contact. I don't know. That's my first devil enchanted hook.
Devil? I thought you said it was an imp.
Imp is a devil, something like that. Fiend. I don't know these things. You're the paladin. You should know all this shit.
since I don't want to derail this current campaign that we're on, I'm actually not going to pick it up. So I'll go, no thank you. But Styx, you and I are going to have a conversation later here. And maybe I'll have a chat with your little hook friend then.
Alright, Styx goes over. Oh, go on.
Everyone keeps on threatening you with conversation, Sticks.
But was this in audible range, or were you going apart?
She took me aside a little bit, but I reckon you might have overheard some of that. Kim?
Yeah. Like if you guys were straining, you could have overheard. But the idea was that the conversation was meant to be private. But it's a camp.
Then I'm not going to comment on. It was like a small thing that kind of would comment on if you would have heard the conversation. But
He did see Styx toss the bloody hook at her.
And it was about something completely else. So
Styx goes over, picks it up, and just goes, ugh. Sometimes a man just wants to be left alone, and he just gets people constantly talking to him. It picks it up and goes back and sits down and looks at the glowing sword. Do you know what that is?
Me? I don't
Yes.
know. The sword.
Oh,
Right.
God. Alright, let's see what it is together.
Kaiser's kind of just watching us all with a little bit of a 1,000-yard stare.
Sammy just walks away from Styx and goes back to finish the rest.
Okay.
I should clarify, watching the sword thing, not the
Yes.
hook thing.
Nope, that's not nothing. The identifier goes off. And Prolix, I need to get Prolix up. He needs to make a check. Let's see what DC I'm gonna say. Let's do 15 basic.
What the hell is he rolling for?
Just
An
trying
Arcana
to-
check, so he see if he can actually pass the information he's given from the spell. This doesn't make much sense. It's magical, but it's a weapon, but it's very powerful. It's weird. It's like it's not a weapon as well. And I don't know what to make of this. It's a magical weapon, but it's the spell's telling me different things that don't make sense.
And what is it telling you?
That it's alive?
Javi turns to Sander. Would you care to explain why he is in a flap like that?
Well, it is a weirdly constructed weapon. It's not like other enchanted or sentient weapons. It's getting its power directly from a warlock contract that is feeding it directly into the sword. But for a warlock contract to work, it needs an actual sentient soul inside it. So the weapon is sentient. That is taking power from somewhere else.
You're using too many words. Say it plainly.
Okay. Hey, put your hand up if you have a weapon that is alive. Here. Prolix, I think we should go.
Yes, but who's in the driver's
What are the
seat?
chances?
Sander,
Okay.
you're not making much sense. Just say it.
Okay, fine. There's also one very important fact that changes a lot of stuff.
Here we go.
Okay, so on the way down to the Emerald Circle, we met my brother, who, called me Nilton. I didn't tell anyone that name. The reason for that is I am not Nilton. Nilton has been asleep for the past 2 weeks.
What?
What?
I'm not Nilton.
Sender is the sword.
Sammy just moves slightly closer to Sender.
Nilton is in the sword.
No, Nilton is sending gestures towards himself. Nilton is asleep. I'm sort of puppeting him.
Who are you?
I'm Sender.
The sword.
The sword.
Not Nilton. You.
No.
Wait.
Hold on, I want to try something. And Styx walks up and says, "Can I just quickly touch the sword? This is going to be fun."
Touching things, Sticks. Your hands are all
No.
grubby.
You already got one, little imp. You don't need a Sender.
Sender immediately reaches down, grabs the sword, and holds it close. Like, what do you plan to do?
No, I'll see if I can take it away from your body if you'll just collapse.
I can be separate from the proxy body. I don't know. The sword and the body that I'm controlling can be separate a little bit. The spell isn't that sensitive, I guess.
Gotcha.
So how does it work? What is this devil? Your warlock sword of a devil, a demon, something else?
No,
a fae?
not
What?
devil. Fae. Fae-born, at least I think.
that makes
And-
all the difference, doesn't it?
Well, it's a... Okay.
How does this work?
Okay. I was constructed about somewhere around a decade ago. Some stuff
You're
happened.
10 years old? That makes so much sense.
Yeah, it's been a very surprisingly uneventful decade. It's a long story. Basically, for the past 9 or so years, I've been stuck in a box, display case, whatever you want to call it. And then this drow idiot decided to try and rob the place, but triggered a booby trap and almost died. So I managed to cast a bit of a custom, untested spell to sort of take control of him while he was unconscious. And, yeah, dead.
So you are a sword, and you
Yes.
hijacked his body
Yes,
to go driving around
the body you're
in
talking to
someone
is
else's meat suit.
Yes.
Makes perfect sense, Prolix.
You are keeping Milton asleep, or he's just
The spell is supposed to keep
unconscious?
the spell is supposed to keep the person asleep. It was one of my possible escape plans, and I didn't actually expect it to work. Here we are.
The
Basically-
one thing you didn't explain, though, is what you were going to do after you
Well-
escaped. Because you are a sword.
Yeah, you know how I mentioned the sword takes power from a warlock contract?
Indeed.
Well, that means since the power of the sword is tied to the warlock contract, if my patron, I don't know, either dies or considers me not useful or traitorous at any point, he can just sever the contract and I die basically immediately.
What happens to Nilton then? If you are if Sender's sword is in Nilton, and the contract goes poof, what
Well-
happens to Nilton?
The control that my control spell severs, but that means the wounds that I am actively holding closed also reopen. So it probably won't end well for him.
What wounds are you holding closed?
booby
I don't have. Yeah, remember I said he was he triggered a trap back in the place he robbed. Yeah, that almost killed him.
Have those wounds not healed yet? even though you're holding them close? They haven't healed? The body that you're owning doesn't heal.
I don't have access to proper healing magic.
Oh, if
And
only we knew some
People in this
clerics or
party that
something.
have.
yeah, that's the
If
thing.
only there were clerics.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had to tell 2 of this party's healers beforehand, just in case something happened.
I would not exactly call Samafrey a healer.
She's a paladin, right?
I can put a band-aid on it, but I'm more a herder than a healer.
Is this your little whisper from the other night?
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh, so boring.
if my control ever, if my control spell ever fails, then Nilton is going to be bleeding out almost immediately. So that needs to be a thing to keep in mind.
Yes. Noted.
So, what if we separate you from Nilton, heal Nilton, and
Then I'll be
You
a
can
regular
be a
sword.
sword.
I'll be a regular sword then who can cast some spells. But I would rather not that. I consider myself a lot more capable with a body, but I know this is kind of cruel to Nilton, but I am also trying to fix that problem. Long story short, I'm trying to look for a different host, proxy
You
person,
know,
I guess. I don't know.
Meat suit.
Sender,
Please
you
don't
know
say-
you can't stay in there forever, right?
I know, that's
not-
why
That's not your body.
I know, that's why I'm trying to find someone.
You want to
More
hijack
deserving, I
someone
guess?
else's body.
Well, yeah, if I'm going
So
to
what
be
happens to them when you hijack them?
well, preferably they're a bad person who deserves it.
Sticks?
Or no, I'm not going to try this with anyone here. Preferably
Oh,
like
you're no
candidate.
fun.
Anyway,
What do you want to be? Do you want to be possessed? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I think Sticks is a lost cause anyway.
I don't understand you. Anyway, I'm just telling you just so we can find a bandit or something that no one's going to recognize. And maybe that would be a better host.
This is kind of morally grey, you know?
It is
I
kind of
don't-
morally
I
grey.
don't know about this.
I've been thinking about it a lot for the past 2 weeks, okay? It's been a very difficult subject.
You were basically in a glass prison, though, right?
Yeah, this was kind of my only way out, and there's been no good opportunity to let go of Nilton.
Look, it feels like you're holding someone against their will, but in the same way they were holding you. Maybe fair game's fair game.
Well, he wasn't. I don't think Nilton was one of the people who stole me in the first place. I think he was just trying to rob the place.
You're using him as a sucker. I know, I see this. I see.
It seems like you got a conscience, though. You want to let go of him, so, well...
And take someone else.
Yeah, but again, more
A
deserving.
bad person.
Well, I don't know if they try to kill us or, I don't know, or a tax evading puppy kicker or something.
Do you have
No,
memories
that
of
was
Nilton,
very
Sandra?
specific.
Sorry, what'd you say, kinda?
Do you have any memories of Nilton, or
No, I don't have access to his mind. If I did, then the past week with Trelvir would have been a lot less awkward.
So you were lying to him and saying like, "Oh yes, I'm your brother, and I'm."
And
going
what
to
was I
visit my
supposed to say,
parents."
Jarvie?
I
Hi,
am a
I'm...
sentient sword, and I have kidnapped your brother. Okay, maybe
Yeah,
you can help.
and we would have had to kill Trelvir, otherwise he would have tried to kill me in response.
Oh, you don't know that. You didn't even try.
You realize killing Aurora Watch in front of a paladin of the
Kind of
Luxon
dumb.
and a cleric of the Luxon who also answers.
Kaisa, remember he's only 10. This is definitely a 10-year-old's plan. Seriously.
Yes.
I admit I don't have much experience with
Yes,
well,
because you
anything.
were behind glass for 10 years and you're a sword.
Anyway, we're going round in circles. Anything else? Anyone else wants to confess?
Does anyone else
You
have any more
are-
sentient weapons?
I do not, but you are looking for a body to transfer your conscience to. Another host.
I prefer someone else who is a lot. Preferably has no relatives running around the place that would recognize my proxy on site. So
Oh, okay. So we find
I-
someone, we sit them down, interview them, ask them about their family and where they're from, and if they have no living relatives or no friends or like nobody who cares about them.
the ideal, but I
Sure.
know. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't exactly have a foolproof plan considering all the bullshit that we're running into.
You got no plan.
We're
Sander.
about to head into the fucking Wraithrunners, right? Likely to kill off a bunch of them.
Yeah, maybe I can use one of their bodies or whatever. But are the Wraith Runners all goblins?
Hobgoblins as well.
Hobgoblins. Okay, maybe.
Bugbears.
Other
Few
Shadowkin.
humans.
Okay,
I
I prefer one
do
of the
not-
taller races. No offense to any of the goblins, sticks.
Some take it.
But I'd prefer one of the taller races because I don't want to be lugging this around, or me around, and I just hold up the big long sword. As a short person, that'd just be awkward. So, I don't
You're
know.
a magic
Oh,
sword.
like-
Couldn't you shrink to fit?
So
I
like
don't-
the whole time you were you were like stroking yourself? That's
It's
gross.
It's called basic bloody hygiene.
Oh.
What, you don't
Sure,
take showers?
Okay. Okay, yeah, sure.
All this conversation of sword stroking makes me want to just go have a nap.
Oh, I have heard stories, although I do not know how
You stop
true
right
it is
there.
or if you can do anything with it. But in the Age of Arcanum, there were these machine-like constructs that could be moved around by a conscious.
Maybe.
Don't
but-
know much more, but
Okay, do
Maybe
you know
try and
anywhere we
find
can find
something.
a blank construct for me to control?
Like
And
a
then we'll just
golem?
be back in the last campaign.
Get what I get coming from Casper.
Make
honestly, I
warbler.
do not know. It's the Age of Arcanum. The
What about an
virgins
animal?
really freaked this all up.
Animals theoretical, maybe, but I was really designing the spell around trying to possess one of the gods. So
It'd be really
there's
cool
no
if you could
design
took
around
over an owlbear, just saying.
I don't know. Maybe in the future, if I can at least test the spell out more than one goddamn time.
I don't think
So
you
I'm-
should be damning any gods right now, Sander. They may turn around and slap you in the face.
No, I'd rather not. Ugh.
So,
Let's just-
so one question.
Yeah.
There's a contract
Yes.
to a patron.
Yes.
Who is the patron?
Remember when I said that this sword may have belonged to an archfey?
So the Archfey.
Yeah.
What?
My patron is an archfey who made me in the first place. And I have reason to believe he may or may not die soon. So I'm trying to find some other source of power, I guess.
You are such a weird guy. And this was before I knew you were
Weird
a sword. Before I knew you were a sword, you were a weird
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I know, it's...
Aren't we all weird?
I'm fine. I don't know about you.
Just...
For this landscape, you are weird, Jeffy. I'm sorry. Maybe for Uncle Al, you're not, but here in Joras, you are.
Everyone here
Yeah,
is fucking
because
weird,
this place
okay?
is cuckoo. This place is dumb and rotten, and of course I'm weird here because
It's a weird
I
place.
can
With that,
do
I can
stuff.
agree.
Well, it's okay. Sender, we accept you, and it makes perfect sense now that you're a sword, and it explains all about your rapier wit.
There was wit.
I hate you.
Sammy just goes over and kills Sticks for that joke. Whack.
I was going to say.
We're ending it. Send to take his body.
Javi picks up a rock and throws it at his head.
Sammy picks up a boulder and throws
3
it
points
at
of
his head.
damage.
That is a nice boulder.
Okay, so... Yeah, just... And one more thing, if I'm not here for anything and you ever hear the name Lufrey, please just be careful. So, just tell me if you ever hear the name Lufrey anywhere.
Maggie will just say, "Why?"
Let's just. Long story
No,
short,
no.
she was. Long story short, she was my former wielder that I was stolen from. And if she is still alive and running around somewhere, she's going to be very pissed if she ever sees me again.
So Bluefree is not your patron.
No,
Just the person that used to like with you.
Lufree was my former wielder before I was stolen from her and stuck in a glass case.
Cool.
So just
So I'll write down on the list of the people that might be looking for every single person in this party, Bluefree.
yeah, Lufree. Just
Okay.
she may or may not want to kill us. I don't know.
Oh, baby, there's no us here. There's no us. There's you.
Why would she want to kill us?
Okay. Let's say you something very valuable was stolen from you about 9 or 10 years ago, and then you see a party of very strange people, one of them carrying the thing that was stolen from you. What is your first instinct?
What a good-looking bunch of people.
Six, that in your case, that is not correct at all.
Anyway.
Inside check.
Try to follow them, figure out what they're about, who they are.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get to this battle just
How
that
they
way.
can get hold of that thing that was stolen of me.
Yes, tail them, ambush them in the night, possibly slit their throats while they sleep.
Sounds like too much work.
Sounds like
No, I wouldn't do that.
Anyway.
I have.
But apparently they will.
Okay, just throwing all of this out there, because if we're right about tomorrow and there's plenty of new possible bodies for me to take over, I'd rather get this out of the way first before instead of everyone being confused of why the fuck Ascender is now in a different body and Nilton is now very confused.
10-year-olds shouldn't be swearing like you do, Sender. That's very rude. You should have better manners.
I don't like
But
you now, Javi.
how ethical
Get in
is
line.
it to... How ethical is it to just take over a body? I know they are part of this Dolgreth community thing, but...
Okay, think of it this way. If we were going to kill them anyway, isn't it kinder to at least keep them alive?
Maybe
and with the
not
chance that they
if
get to
you're
live
going
later.
to like take them over and then they're a meat suit.
They have a chance of actually living later on if we can, do a clean transfer again.
Lot of maybe.
I have to say, this is an ethical question that is really difficult
He's a
to
stumper,
answer.
isn't it?
At this point, Kaisa's going to get up, deliberately leave the conversation, and go chill with Irving.
Yeah. Irvin's
Irvin
going to be
was right
watching this
there.
in the background.
I have to say, I've never met a sword that actually could hold on to other people.
Yeah,
You're going to be in my one of my stories.
Honestly, I was surprised I could do it as well. I think it's because of the unique way the Warlock contract works. I'm more capable of actually casting spells instead of simply being infused with magic. Because let's just gestures over to Styx with the hook. Like, your hook there, can it actually cast spells, or does it just swing better?
It's an imp. It's a sword. Doesn't do much.
Yeah. But I think because I've got a lot more power through a Warlock contract, I'm a lot more capable, or have more potential, I guess. I don't know.
The hook is just like Styx. It doesn't do much.
I feel like I'm weapon shamed.
That's rude.
I think you should just be shamed in general.
Styx, it's not the size of your sword. No, wait, I'm not going there.
It's a hook.
It's very tiny, and they can't use it very well.
It's curved.
To the left.
Oh, we're never getting around the Duke.
Curved sword.
This is gonna be the next 15 sessions, isn't it?
Casper's gonna be like, guys, I'm back. It's December. Did I miss anything? And we're still here.
Still sitting in the cabin.
Talking about the sword that can polish itself.
I hate you all.
Isn't the truth fun, Sander? Isn't it great?
I should have just run. I think I'd have better luck if I just went invisible and picked a random direction.
Don't say
I don't
that.
think you would have. Honestly. You're probably doing the best you can now.
Look,
We're in the middle of the battlefields. It's kind of dangerous here.
look, we got this. In a few hours, we're gonna head out, get rid of Dolgreth, get rid of a bunch of people off our backs. We might even find you a big hairy bugbear that you can, take over. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam afraid just kind of puts a comforting hand on your back and just taps you, going, there you go, above there.
Please don't touch me. So, Bazazan, is that another half monster city? Bugbears, goblins, and stuff the like?
Everybody.
I would.
Everybody's there.
Okay, so
Well,
basically
fine.
anyone will do.
I wouldn't.
Okay, so just pick someone, I guess.
Galsarid will say, Bazazan is a primarily drow town. It is under constant martial law, constant demon incursions from the Black Temple.
Another reason I want to change the boys is because there's a very good chance that with Nilton's line of work, he probably has a lot of people who will recognize him in Bazazan. So
Like dodgy work.
Yeah.
Dodgy work.
He was literally in the middle of a burglary when I, grabbed him.
We know.
So. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe anybody is in need of a burglar.
Look, we're getting a bit off topic. Thank you, Sender, for coming out telling us the truth. That's great. As I'll be looking at the drow eyes and go, oh, sorry, and look towards the sword. Is that better?
This is going to be very weird from now on, isn't it?
A little. Anyway, we need to talk about Dolgreth. We've decided on Team Sneak and Team Smash and Diplomacy, or Team Sad for short. So, how are we doing this?
Oh, you are very sad, Styx. I think you know which one you should be on.
Oh shit, does that put me in team diplomacy? Guys, I don't think I'm qualified.
The diplomacy is
We still
all in
want to make it look
Well-
like Kaiser?
You're very clang, so yeah, you're stuck with sad face over there.
Maggie puts up a hand. Team Sad, I shall help hold the front line.
Excellent.
I can do a lot of damage, but not for long, so maybe Team Sad?
You seem kind of sad, Sender.
If you're a
don't
heavy
know how to respond to
hitter,
that.
you will most likely be in the front.
Yeah.
But yeah, for that we want to have two Kaisers walking up to the gates to make him maybe a bit more confused, or should it just be myself?
Just be yourself. Kaiser is.
Be yourself, be a sword, be your staff, be a bird, be a tree. You could be anything you want.
No, not really. I can look like anybody else, but not anything else. I don't have polymorph, unfortunately.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think Kaiser
Oh, I'm
is
not a druid.
antagonistic enough. I don't think we need a second one trying to get his attention.
I haven't started anything. But I will finish.
But you're going to finish it. Yeah,
Yes.
I know. I'm going to sneak.
That was a very obvious announcement of sneaking.
It's like you guys saying, I don't know what I should do. I'm really noisy. What should I do? Good job,
Snake.
Sammy.
Does anybody know possible Father's phrase? Also looking a bit towards Swordfish.
In the middle of the day.
Yeah. Hi
Still
guys,
works.
I'm trying to learn it, but I don't know it yet.
Would have been advantageous for Team Sneak. Yeah, I also don't know it, so can't blame
Double
others
six
for not
on
knowing
Team
it too.
Sneak. Okay.
I'm not going to Team Sneak. I don't think I'll fit in there. Bit too much. Not a drow. Not
The
a
goblins just
goblin.
speak goblin? They don't speak anything else?
No.
They are in Jorah's. Good chance they speak either just common or deep speech.
Urban goes, I mean, mostly they're going to be speaking Goblin. Maybe a few are going to know.
Yorick, you just cut out.
Did that cut out? Okay, Irvin, I'll repeat that. Irvin goes, most of them speak Goblin, I think. They ain't really much for messing with the outside world. I think a few speak Common.
So if Sneaky Snake goal is to mess stuff up as well as maybe convince the goblins that Dolgreth is a piece of poop, we need someone who can speak goblin.
That's me.
And me.
No.
Oh.
That's a no. That's a no.
I speak Goblin.
I can speak
You
Goblin too.
You cannot be sneaky, clang clang mistress.
If Irvin
No,
speaks Goblin, he's
she's
sneaky.
right. She's right. I'm not sneaky.
They are right, very right. Ervan, did you not want to jump in with the fact that you spoke goblin earlier than that?
Why? Why is it important?
Are your ears painted on? I know mine are big, but what's up with yours? What's going on?
I mean, why is it important? I told you now, right?
I just want you to remember that when you were giving me crap about going invisible, okay? Okay.
Right. So, Sender, you want to join Team Sad, yeah?
Yeah, that seems like the best choice. I can go invisible, but I'm not particularly stealthy.
Okay.
We got a lot of people on Team Sad.
And then Io. Well, Team Sad is going to be. Yeah, Team Sad is going to be doing the bulk of the work to start off with. Team Sneak needs to get into position when they're beginning. Question is now, who does Io join you guys? Io's not sure. I don't know. I can shoot my bow and such. I can sneak. Okay. All right. You know what? Yeah. Let's just support you up. So that's just Jabby, Irvin, and Styx doing the sneaking.
Correct.
Wait, I thought no. Wait. I thought Styx was going in the front with the hook because
Too late now.
No, Sammy, no. He was going in the front with the hook because the hook was something that Dolgreth messed up and he might want it back. So to hold it in front of him is to go, oh, you know what? I am Kaisa and I have the hook right here and you messed it up.
All right, I'm going to go with you lot. I'll go with the sneak
just because
team.
I don't like Styx, but it's a good reason.
You don't like very many people.
You want to join the team, Sender?
It makes sense. Okay. But before we go to it, before we start this, Irvin, Io, let me know before you go and I can enhance your stealth, okay?
You do know possible without a trace.
No, but I can enhance their stealth abilities.
Yeah, it's kind of like cheating, kinda. It's what he's really good at.
nothing wrong with cheating if the other chance is death.
Well, we have
Don't
our
like you.
groups. Prolix stays with Nordberg and looks after the child, Puddles.
Yes.
Send Puddles to the front line. I'm joking.
Yeah, sword humor. He's only 10.
Are you going to keep holding that against me the entire time?
Yeah, you've been stroking yourself the whole time. You're holding yourself against yourself.
Alright, so, team.
Sammy just
Team.
in public center. Jesus.
I hate you all.
So, while Team Smash and Diplomacy is at the front, trying to get Dolgreth's attention, seeing what we can do, Team Sneak goes in the back and tries to cause ruckus, divert attention, and if Dolgreth's hiding, pull him out. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, sneak in the back.
The question is, do we smash down any defenses that they have, such as a gate, to announce ourselves?
Well, I've got the map and set up right now for what you're going to be using. Because I can only set up so much stuff. So the plan is to announce your arrival and then wait for Dolgreth to kind of come out.
Okay. I can do that.
I think that was the plan, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Get Dolgreth out. We sneak in the back. We either turn them against him and go like, look, he's about to get his ass handed to him out there. You see that lizard lady? She's going to bite his face off. Or we mess everything up.
Right. Does Io have that ability yet? No, she doesn't. Okay. All right. So, you get your long rest, so make sure you're...
Probably after the conversation of this attack ended, before we really go to sleep, Kayan will probably just take out his flute and be like, well, everybody being... letting out everything about themselves. To ease some tensions, I think I'd like to tell another story. Not a big one, but a story about a dog that wanted to become a dragon. Jurek, do you have maybe music that's a bit like a flute just playing? Just to set the tone?
Probably somewhere. Oh god. Meanwhile, this is just changing rapidly all over the place. Let's see. Waterdeep. Do we have any good ambience like that? That's not flute. Do you have something to link me so I can just add it onto it?
No,
or...
just a flute playing, bit of a musical flute.
How can you tell a story and blow the flute at the same time unless you've got another mouth hole?
Whoa.
With magic.
So it's two mouth holes. It's getting crazy.
With Thaumaturgy, you can blow air. With Thaumaturgy, you can blow air.
You can't ask that back.
I can and I will.
Good.
It's okay, Yorick didn't hear me. He was busy concentrating.
Otherwise, anything a bit mystical will do.
Is this alright? It's a little bit upbeat. It's a dog and a dragon.
That's a bit too upbeat indeed. It's a bit more mystical that I have in mind. I should have.
That's the. I can. No, that's. I don't know.
Oh yeah, this is.
A bit of Blade Runner stuff.
I have got something that might be okay. I'm sending it to you now. Thank you. So, more than enough. This story is about a common dog. Not of a specific breed, flappy ears, not that big. Who lived on a farm together with family. Family with 2 parents, 3 children, and a couple of other dogs on the farm as well. He just did his chores and had nothing really going on. But one day, he looked up into the sky, and there he saw a bright green dragon flying over. And the dragon shouted, "Look at me! Look how majestic I am!" And the dog looked, and he saw the majesty, and was like, "I know what I want to do. I want to become a dragon." So the dog was a quite smart dog, and he decided to put it down in 3 different steps. First of all, he should learn the tongue of man, to talk like the dragon did. Secondly, he would have skills as majestic as the dragon had. And thirdly, he would learn to fly as the dragon did. All these 3 things were accomplished, he knew he would have become a dragon. So, that spring, he saw the family, they were sowing seeds, and the largest of the 3 children was helping out on the farm, and that was like, the seeds, they look like skills. If I have the seeds of myself, I can put them on like skills. So, looking how the oldest child was working on the farm, he tried with his paws to dig up some holes, to put in the seeds with his mouth, and grow some nice plants. He watered them, he helped out for half a year, and in the autumn, when he harvested his skills, he put them on. They were not green, they were golden. But he went to the other dogs and looked and told to them, "Don't I look like a dragon? I have skills like a dragon." And the dogs, they just laughed and said, "You look funny, get back to being a dog." Of course, the dog was really disappointed, his first task. He did not make it. He looked still like a dog and had just skilly skills to show for it. So he decided, I might not have the skills of a dragon, but I can still learn to talk like men do. But of course, his throat didn't really allow it to talk. But the middle child was just learning how to read and write. So the dog sat next to the middle child, looked how she was learning it, and did it himself. practiced in the sand with his paws streaking out the lines until he knew how to read and write. So I went back to the other ducks and wrote down in the sand, "Look at me, I can speak the tongue of man." Of course, the other ducks didn't know how to read, so they had no clue what he was wriggling down in the sand. And they all just laughed again and said, "That's just some silly wriggling, get back to being a dog." So of course the dog was really disappointed again. And he went to his last task, to learn how to fly, like the dragon did. So he tried jumping off some small hills, didn't really work. He started just to jumping up, see if he could soar, but also that did not work. Until he looked into the barn where the hay was kept, where there was a crane, of which they could hill up the bales up to the attic. And he had the ID. So he tied himself down to one of the ropes, jumped off, and soared through the air. The other dogs just looked up, said, "You look silly, that's not flying, you're just hanging on a rope. Get back to being a dog, you're not a dragon." So of course, the dog was really disappointed again. He failed at all three of his tasks. He could not become a dragon. As he was slowly creeping away, he heard screams from over at the well, because the smallest child, who was just a toddler, had fallen in. The family didn't know how to rescue it. They were just standing around thinking about it, and the duck, he ran up. So he wrote down with the right words he could now write, "Tie me, lower me down." So the family tied him down, tied the rope around his halls, lowered him down, and with the dexterity that he learned by sowing the seeds, he just picked up the toddler and hovered him out. That night, while all the other dogs were sitting out in the rain, the dog was sitting inside with the family, eating with them at the table. He went to bed next to a warm fire and lay down. I am a complete and utter failure. I could not become a dragon. The end.
That story was depressing as hell. But what's like the moral of the story?
That's the power of stories. You can interpret those morals yourself.
Well, I'll admit at the beginning, maybe about halfway through, 3/4, the moral I heard was don't try. But afterwards, it was set the goals too high, maybe accept a lesser goal, progress. Is that it?
Well, it was not the true end that I just told you. So, that night, the dog was sitting next to the family, being cuddled, eating at their table. And the dog thought to himself, "I'm not a failure. I could not become a dragon, but I saved a man's child. I am a hero."
Okay. Sorry, there's someone walking outside and nobody's growling.
He's our dragon.
A dog cannot be a dragon. Weren't you listening?
You can have the heart of a dragon. Might not be able to have the body of one.
In a jar on a shelf, maybe.
In the metaphorical sense.
The dog just saved the child's life.
Yeah, I got that. I heard it.
That's heroic, isn't it?
It is. It is.
I'm
And-
going to bed.
It's a nice story. It's sad that the dog couldn't see his own worth, though.
In the end, he did, with the second ending. The true ending.
Alright, well, I hope that we get a good true ending tomorrow as well. Alright, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah. Do the Brady Bunch good night. Good night, Io. Good night, Javi.
Good night, Auntie. I can't stress this enough. Go to sleep.
And the 11 of you, sorry, more than that, 12 of you, not including animal companions and undead corpsical meat wagons.
He's not dead, he's just unconscious.
Sorry, meat wagon, yeah.
Meat
Oh,
Jaeger.
fuck. Can we call it a proxy? That sounds a lot less brutal.
No.
Go to sleep. Morning comes. Irvin, who's been doing a occasional on and off watching, says, "We've been looking for us, seen them, but don't think we're spotted. We know where they are.
They suspect where we are.
So it's me, Javi, Sticks, and Al. We're gonna try and find a place to go around the back." What? Javi, come on. We went through this last night.
Yeah, and we decided it was like on Team Sad.
Sticks.
I'm
is
more
on
like you
Team Sad.
decided.
Io looks to Sticks, to Javi. So what is it? Sticks.
I'll stay with the main group. They'll have better luck sneaking in with lesser numbers.
And you're gonna still do the magic, yeah?
Yeah, on you and Irvin. To enhance the stealth capabilities. Javi is probably already good enough, and I have a feeling that if I touch her, she'll cut the hand off.
Excuse me?
They'll cut the hand off. Slip of the tongue.
If you're not careful, one day they are going to cut out your tongue.
We heard it! We heard it!
I was like, yeah.
We need a goddamn jaw.
You tried
Io
to
looks around. What? No,
And now they might want to cut out your tongue.
sisters are they? Why no fucking no one told me that? And yeah, they move on. Let's change up the music a bit.
So, before we go assaulting the front door, should we have some sort of opening move ready? Like some sort of explosion, some way to get their attention besides just yelling?
I was thinking that maybe if Maggie was obliged, she'd like to... Wait, there is a door, isn't there? A gate?
So, not really. There is. You can only get so close before you're going to get spotted by the watchtowers, and they're going to come at you anyway. Because you've chosen not to go for the camp and try to kind of sneak in, take out watch go in itself. You're getting Dolgreth to come to you. So there is a perimeter, and you also do see a spot in between a ravine with some kind of loosely put together barricades, which looks like to be as much of an opening as any, where there is a guard post set up.
So before we head off in, anybody wants to get hit a little bit less, I can do 3 people. Who is close to dying faster?
I think I'd prefer a little bit of tankiness, I guess.
So Sander, who else?
I probably
2 more?
should.
And yourself, kinda.
I can do myself besides the 3.
Samafrey, she'll be at the front. She takes most of our
I'm gonna
hits.
be hit hard, but only for me if nobody else needs it.
Take the extra.
So
Alright.
Sander, Samafrey, and who else?
Me.
And Kaisa. So Kaina will cost 8. You get all 3 temporary hit points. Or 5 temporary, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah,
5.
yeah, it's 8-5, isn't it?
And after that, he will just cast False Life upon himself to gain 10 extra temporary hit points.
Hooray!
Aid is actually maximum hit points,
Ooh.
which makes somewhat of difference. In which
it's
case
maximum.
you'll have to, in which case for those who are getting aid, make a note of your actual maximum hit point. You should be able to edit your bump up your
So we
Mhm.
get 5 more.
Oh,
max HP.
Other max HP bonus, so 5? Here we go, so that's up to 38. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just get rid of that at the end.
And get yourself to heal as well. I think you can. Yeah,
Yeah, you-
another max HP bonus. You can just put maybe 5 in there, save that, and then there we go.
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright.
Who else is getting the?
I already put my
Samafrey,
5 on.
Kaisa, and Sander.
Yep, I've
Okay.
already applied it.
Same.
Samafrey, did you need help with it? Have you done?
No, I added my 5 temp hit points on. I just
Okay,
there's
you
a
just-
little temp section up there, and I've just added it in there.
They're not
Okay.
temporary hit points, they're maximum hit points. So until your next long rest, you can heal to 5 hit points higher.
I'll
In which
fiddle
case-
with that now. Oh, if I can do it. And heal. There we go. That was awkward as heck doing it there, but okay. And kinda you've got 10 temporary hit points.
Yes.
Okay, so that makes you a bit more survivable. Alright. So, the big question right now is how do you announce
You've cut off
Team
again.
Sad?
You cut off.
Did I? That's weird. Team Sad, how do you announce your
You're still kinda cut off, but I got the notion.
yeah, I saw it as well. How do you announce yourselves, Team?
Just
Again?
walking up, basically. I think.
It's all the same words every single time. Yeah, just walk up, 3 rows thick, shoulder to shoulder, announcing ourselves, stepping on the ground like soldiers.
Okay.
Pikes up, flag up.
Could throw a couple of Eldritch Blasts in the air.
Yeah. You bring out your AK-47s or whatever. You just fire a few rounds in the air, and head forward. You immediately get the attention of the guard post there, who tell you to kind of stay where you are. There's a little bit of muttering before. Dolgreth is coming. Stay there.
Well, do tell him to hurry up. I haven't got all day. Tell him his favourite inquisitor's here.
Okay. They look to each other, and you see them send off a hobgoblin runner who sprints off towards the camp area. It takes
Kaiser's
about half an hour.
Kaiser's just going to have a staring match with the guards the whole time.
Yeah, just immobile lizard just staring up at them. They break very quickly and get to just watching you occasionally, just kind of looking out. Alright. I'm going to set the first stealth check Team Sneak just for DC 5. They're coming in from the side. They've got advantage. Io was, I was thinking, was that who was banging on the door then? Okay, Io's fine.
Just curious. Sorry, Dim. Before they left, I did twin spell enhance ability dexterity on Irvin and Io.
Yeah, so you're concentrating on that for the moment.
Is that the
And Javi, stealth check as well, please. Yes. 14. Okay. So so Io and Irvin do very well there. Javi gets the solid 14. At this point, you're coming in from the side, the edge of this small cliff face, as you kind of get into position. Let's just get you on the map now.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's got effects.
It's Winby.
Yes.
Hecking windy. Oh dear lord, that is so many things.
So, you watch as the ravine to your east kind of fills up with goblins, bugbears, hobgoblins. A lot of them not armed, you see, just people watching. Kaiser, you have your audience.
Goody.
Coming in directly to the south of you, however, you do see Dolgreth and a small of armed and much tougher goblinoids. And yeah, this is the proxy Dolgreth here.
God, he even looks like a bitch.
But coming out of the center down the ravine to you, you do see a squad of goblinoids led by, you've got a hobgoblin captain there, couple of bugbears flanking them, and a hobgoblin mage and two goblin casters as well. As they move up to kind of like spread themselves out around you, or kind of just ahead of you to provide a team of opposition. Dolgreth looks down over the group.
Kaiser. Is that the name we're going by now?
It is. You still going by that stupid name?
Insults already, guys. I thought we were past that at this point. It's not that funny. Stop laughing.
Sounds so stupid.
Alright, keep going. See if you can make them wet themselves.
You get disadvantage on stealth checks if you're laughing.
Or just say after me. Yes, master. Igor will help.
Oh no. We'll never be able to take him seriously again.
So,
What, you
What
wanted
do you
a big
think is going-
reunion? Here I am.
here we are, yes. You come all this way, ignore all...
I'm gonna have to turn Rex camera off at this point. Oh my god.
You chose this, Yorick. You chose this.
You... You ignore my polite invitations. You slaughter my men. You... Well, here we are. You wanted the show, right?
I'm sure you'll give what you think a show is. You are always uninspired.
Well, I do like the classics. Blood, violence.
That's right, you prefer quantity over quality.
You say that now.
Oh, I'm sorry. And Kaiser's going to point to all of these recruits up here. Do their mothers know what they're here? And underdressed?
Oh, they're not going to fight. You wanted quality? Fine, I send my best at you.
I seemingly remember your best couldn't even kill me last time.
What?
On that note, you couldn't either.
And here I am as well. Let us end this stalemate.
Well, for now.
Maybe.
I'm sure if I die, I'll come back. And if I kill you, temporarily, you'll come back. And we can do it all over again. I mean, however...
Enjoy a little dance. Yes. Think what you will. Either way, I send my invitation, and here you are.
It wasn't a very good invitation.
Is this all the vaunted Inquisitor can throw at me? Petty insults?
What can I say? When I see someone petty, I like to stoop to their level.
To go do a bit of work before you're up here. Alright. Enough of this. Fight my champions. Show that you are worth my...
You cut out there.
It's always cutting out.
Fight my champions. Show me that you are worth my attention.
Haven't you been chasing us this entire time? I thought we already had your attention.
Aren't you
Pointless.
coming along?
But now we have a spectacle.
How is this a spectacle? You're throwing...
Cinder.
You just...
Cinder.
Oh, just kill them.
Okay. So, I am going to roll initiative. Oh, no, I'm not because of... Alright, so, Maggie has a feature. And I'll put it on puppet now. She has tactical readiness. So, Team Sad, please roll initiative with advantage. And let's actually get the turn tracker on board. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Initiative with advantage, you said?
Yep. Okay,
Okay,
so
and-
Maggie...
That is a lot of 20s we're getting in this.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Maggie.
Yep.
And I can swap
And
my
I'm happy
initiative
with
with... I can swap my initiative with one person if they want it. You guys are good
Holy
opener.
shit. Have we all got
Jesus.
20s or is it just me?
Let's swap Kaida and
Only for everyone.
I call this Casper luck.
or maybe Sam.
Styx didn't get a 20.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, guess it. Oh, no, okay. That was not with advantage. Okay, let's roll Gossard again. 18, much better. That is good for you guys. If he can get his AoE off before everyone else starts. And then, you know,
Can I swap my initiative with Galsariad so that he can start a little bit sooner?
He's got 18.
Yeah, I know, but I've got 20, so just go a bit higher up, just in case any of the enemies do manage to get out of the way. So, he's 20.
okay, yeah, mark yourself. Well, I'll do it 1 second. 18. Gossard at 20. Alright. Then let's group initiative these guys.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, there we go. And then Javi, straight initiative roll, as well as Io.
Then we have to. So many 20s?
Jesus. We've got 4 20s.
Blaze it.
Oh, the poor
I'm
berserker.
gonna have to do some tiebreakers, yeah. Okay. So kinda, I believe, is more dexterous than Samarfray.
14.
14. Galcerid's 14 as well. Do you want to roll off against Galcerid?
Boss?
Okay. For Galcerid, just d20. Okay. Galcerid
Galcerid
one up
first?
Tyna. Yeah.
And Sammy?
Okay. Well, tiebreaker is the dexterity first.
Yeah, I don't know what
Okay.
Kim's dex is.
What is Samarfray's dexterity?
20. It's 12.
When?
I was reading the GIF and I was like 20.
Okay, the Death Captain's dexterity is 12 as well, so roll off there. So roll me a d20. Samarfray, see if they go before the Death Captain.
Just a
Death
d20
Captain's gonna roll
on its
d20.
own.
Yep.
Can do.
Yep.
Boom, and 9.
Roll again. Because I rolled a 9.
An 18.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Samarfray goes first. That roll off, so that's correct. God. All right. Dermot, what's your dexterity? 12. Goblin Hexer, what's your dexterity? 13. Okay, so Goblin Hexer's a bit faster.
Bloody hexes.
Sorcerer.
I would go for
13.
first, but he's at the very back. I'm just gonna be hit by everyone else.
Okay, and also I'm gonna add a layer action.
Ooh. Spicing it up.
Oh, that's what the
But
wind is.
this. No. That is not what this is. This is something different.
Oh, what thing?
And this would go at the end of all these rolls as well. Okay. Oh, Kaiser there in the crit. Okay. So, for the lair action is going to be an extra little mechanic where you can choose Kaiser to either yourself or a proxy to make a check against Dolgreth to either inspire your own troops or discourage the enemy troops. So basically, you have a roll off, and whoever wins the check. Where's my rules again for this? Oh, I'm way too far. So yeah, Dolgreth versus a speaker. So you choose a speaker, and the winner of this roll off can choose saving throws or attack rolls, then advantage or disadvantage, and that is either for themselves or the enemy. So you can give your enemies disadvantage on saving throws the next lair action 20, or you can give yourself advantage on attack rolls, advantage on saving throws, etc., etc. But if Dolgreth wins, he can put one of those effects on you guys instead.
Okay.
What specific check is it? Like, is it...
Well, Dolgreth is going to be using whatever he thinks is correct, so either deception or intimidation. That's what he's highest on. He's got a nice, hefty bonus to it.
I've got +6 intimidation. What's everyone else's?
Nothing.
+7.
Ooh.
Intimidation.
+6.
Only a plus
You
4.
can-
Big.
You can use persuasion as well. You can use whatever role that you think is to trying to get the to encourage the troops or discourage the enemies.
Okay.
So
Before we start the fight, it's okay to call a break.
yeah. Let me just explain one more for Javi's sake. So what is in front of you, Javi? This first cliff face here is 70 foot to climb. You're a rogue, so you can bonus action dash and go faster. Obviously, it's difficult terrain, but each turn you can make an athletics check, DC 10, to basically use it as difficult terrain. So you move 15 feet up per movement.
My feet should negate the difficult terrain.
What have you got?
Speedy.
This is climbing. Does speedy?
Let
This
me
is
find
technically
the thing.
climbing.
Difficult terrain doesn't cost extra movement. Dashing over difficult terrain.
Okay. But this is it's counted as difficult terrain, but you are. Javi's good. Speedy's a great feat, but it's not running up half vertical surface good.
You don't know.
I do know. I'm the DM.
You have a roll to apply.
So, 70 feet to get to this level, then you've got to worry about a of goblins, hobgoblins, and then another 30 feet Dolgreth.
Sorry, you're cutting out a little bit, Yorick.
Oh my god, what's going on with this?
That.
7. Is it just because I'm turning away from the mic? No. 70 feet to get to this level. Then you've got a small group of goblins and hobgoblins. And then if you want to continue stealthing, you're either going to have to circumvent them, get them to move away, or kill them off. And then another 30 feet to get to the top where Dolgreth is. But as you can see, it's quite well defended. But we will be moving into phase. So hopefully by the time you get we'll be on to phase 2, where things can you can start affecting that as well. I have a plan for this. I've made mechanics and everything. But yes, it is 20 to the hour almost. Is 10 minutes enough for people, or do people need a bit longer?
I need to pee.
That is enough.
I'm good.
It's fine.
I'm good.
Okay, back at 10 to the hour, folks.
Alright.
Okay.
And I don't see people. I don't know who they are. I don't know where they are.
Oh,
They do
yes.
not exist.
This is gonna suck
Not
when you come back to us in
seriously.
like September. Who are you
I
people?
hope they come back. And hopefully sooner than December.
You better.
Hopefully, like,
We can't train
Right?
another person.
It's too long to have them fit with us.
I
So-
might like someone new. No, kidding. Kidding. No, I don't like change. Not at all.
other people could be
And
too.
send her and
cool
have it
too.
your body.
Yeah.
That's a
That
possibility.
is-
I've already thought of that.
That the possession of another player character is a very, very last resort in case there is literally no other way of saving them.
You just see Sticks going, try me, try me.
Let's get on with it.
Right. Top of the initiative. Kaiser. This moment you have been waiting for how many decades again at this point, and it is upon you.
Your old nemesis.
Oh, God. Did you say something else at the end?
Blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Your old nemesis.
I imagine he's just struggling to be heard from on top of the fucking cliff. He's like, "What'd you say?
Well, he's never
Do I
said-
need to speak louder?
We can't hear you monologuing from all the way up there."
Well, he's never said anything of great importance. Why would he start now?
But I hadn't finished telling about my mother.
Okay.
Well, if you are half the man your brother was, your mother wouldn't cry herself to sleep every night.
Oh, I already
I
know
hear
so much
that.
about your mother.
Kaiser, what would you like to do?
Well, for one, I would like to cast Crusader's Mantle.
Oh, Scheiße. Okay, concentrating on this.
Yep, I'm just going to...
Whenever you and your allies within 30 feet of you, 1d4 radiant. Oh shit, okay.
So yes, I've cast
Okay.
that one.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
That is an action.
Okay, that is your action. You get this Crusader's Mantle going on. You begin glowing with grey Luxon's light, and all of you feel your weapons begin to kind of glow with more power.
Then
With
it just
a
goes, "Oh, that
weapon.
feels weird."
This one.
Yeah, with a
just
weapon or
weapons.
an unarmed strike. Yes.
Yes, going to cast that
Oh,
one.
that might actually be the other question. If Sander occupies Kain, who can't fight with weapons,
Yeah, that's a big question.
It just comes at you swinging and go flinging off.
Yeah, that's a big question of what happens if I'm being wielded by another player. Whose fucking turn is it? Okay.
So yeah, going to do that as my action. I don't think I have
Mhm.
any bonus actions that aren't... Let me have a look. Bonus actions that aren't healing... No. So I'm going to save that. Sorry, just trying to make sure I'm doing so. Yeah, do that, and then... Frick, what was it I was going to do? Can you put the 30 foot circle?
Yeah, so 30 foot is that.
Okay, so... Oh no, that's not gonna work. Alright. So that's got everyone. What was it I wanted to do? I wanted to do something else, and now I can't remember what it was. It'll come to me. But I'm going to roll that insight thing against Dolgreth.
That is on the layer turn.
Layer turn. Okay.
So we'll do that. Okay. So that is your action, and you're not moving. No bonus action. That is your turn.
I'm going to stay there for the moment.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize Galcerid's AoE was so small at this point. It's only 10 feet, so you can only get 2. I think he's going to go for the 2 on the right. So he's going to blast that. Let's put this on public. Okay. So strength saving throws. So first from the bugbear. 14, they make it, so 8 damage. And then the goblin. 2. Okay, that actually fails. Goblin takes 16 damage and is kind of pulled forward slightly into bugbear there. You see them kind of go flying into. All right, and then Galcerid is going to look. It looks like some of them are casters. Spread out, and he is going to run away from the group. 1, 2, 6.
So Robin bravely ran away. Okay.
I'm not running away. I'm tactically repositioning. Kinda.
Thanks to getting them more in range, Galcerid. And he looks over to the goblins. Guys, why are you so slow? And I will cast slow.
I was wondering what that was. Yeah, so 40 foot.
Yes, and because of the sorcerer being moved, I can grab everybody.
Nice.
You're welcome. We planned that, everyone. Okay. So DC 14 saving throws. Let's go through the guys from left to right.
The gaze. Okay.
Berserker. Let's go through the gaze. Berserker slowed. Oh, that's a big move. Getting this off first. Hobgoblin. Captain. Okay, with a big save, still a fail. War Mage. Succeed with an 18. Hexer. Oh, god damn it. 18. Successful. Stalker. This is the big deal, getting on the league.
Public. I don't know if that's the plan.
That came through public? That's fine. It's fine.
Yes.
I don't mind if it's on public. I just don't put it on public just to not to spam. So Stalker fails. That's a big one as well. And then the Sorcerer. Oh, 14 just makes it. Okay, so that's works pretty well for you.
Is that something I can quickly double check?
Works.
If this is also applying. Yes, if it applies also to saving throws. Oh, sorry, that was a charisma throw. That was not meant to be from.
I believe it.
Cutting words reaction.
It is a reaction, yes, but I am. Where the hell is it?
I believe cutting words can mess with saving throws. It's a really good ability.
When you see a creature within 60 feet of yourself making a damage roll or succeed on an ability check or attack roll. So no, it's not.
Not saving a roll. Okay.
No, not on a saving throw.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Otherwise, it would have been a nasty extra slow.
Yeah. Okay, so Kaina is concentrating on that. They do not like this at all. That is
Yeah.
your action.
He will walk a little bit back because spreading out is indeed a good plan.
Okay. See, he said it. All right, and anything bonus
And
action?
then for bonus action, Kaisa, show this Dermot what you've made of, and that's a bardic inspiration for Kaisa.
Yeah.
Bardic inspiration. That's getting those bardic in there is a good idea. Bardic on Kaisa.
Remember that I have.
Well, I've got the symbol on you. So you've got a bardic. All right. Samafrey beating the Death Captain punch here. You can be on top of Nordberg and just basically go wherever the fuck you want.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I'm going to go straight for our damaged... Oh, no shit. I can't do that. So, plan B. We're going straight for the Hobgoblin Death Captain on Nordberg.
Okay.
Flying in. And we're going to go for the two-handed longsword. Straight up.
Okay, so you see this guy is wearing a lot of heavy armor and a shield, but his AC is by 2 because of the slow. But 26 will hit quite easily. Only for 6 damage though.
Yeah. I'm going to go for second attack. Straight up. Longsword, two-handed.
Much better damage, but a 12 misses. So he's kind of slow motion brings up the shield. The first one just slashes a bit, but then he's able to kind of get the shield up for the second blow.
Actually, 1 second. Can I use a magic action here?
No, it's a reaction.
Action.
Dang.
Although another question is, did you get an extra D4 from that?
Oh, sorry, it is. Oh, it's a reaction. It is a reaction. Sorry, I wanted to do a guided strike.
Okay. How does guided strike work?
Glad you asked.
Within 30 feet. Oh goodness.
Oh, is she? Dang.
You're not within.
Dang.
35, just outside.
Okay, I'll save it then.
Okay.
I thought she was with him.
And because Samafrey ran forward as well, she's outside of your range.
Okay.
Okay, Samafrey charges forward, gets the one of the hit, nice hit in.
Second hit doesn't, but I am going to go for a bonus attack, going for the Wrathful Smite.
Okay, bonus action, yes. So the first attack hits then. Wrathful Smite, if you want to post that for me, see how it works.
Okay. Frightened condition until end of turn. So he's going to be slow and frightened, which is gold.
So he's going to take 2 damage straight off from the extra smite, low damage, but DC 14 Wisdom save. Let's put this. He's not on. Let's put him on Whisper Toggle, Public, Wisdom, DC 14.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Did my best.
And then it goes on to his turn. He is slowed, so he can only make 1 attack. This messes him up a lot, actually. I think he is just going to just swing back with 1 attack against you, Samafrey. So blocks with a shield and comes forward with his own sword. As you see, ignites with kind of black flames as he swings it. Let's keep on public. Against you, Samafrey. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Or 11 slashing and 5 necrotic. 16 damage. So you're going to gash on him. He gets a bigger hit. You. But that is his full turn. Layer action.
Cheap tricks, Kaiser? Really? Come on! You are much stronger than this. Fight them! Do not show me up!
And he is going to make an intimidation check. Public. 15 is the number to beat, Kaiser. Casual 19.
She's just going to be like just cleaning her claw tips and just like, thank you. We're all challenged by your unique point of view.
Okay. Do you want to affect your own team or the enemy team?
I want to give the enemy team disadvantage.
On attack rolls or saving throws?
Attack rolls.
Disadvantage on attack rolls, okay. Also, the Hobgoblin does make his saving throw against the slow at the end of his turn, which he fails. Okay, so disadvantage on attack rolls for the enemy team. Got you. Kaiser winning the first one through just sheer disappointment with everyone and everything. Sender, it is your turn.
Okay, so go for the bloody spellcasters first. So Sender's going to run forward past, but just as they get past Styx, going to use one of the Misty Step charges to get right up to the Goblin Sorcerer's face and just start swinging at them. So let's see.
Okay.
So, yeah, they've got disadvantage. We don't have a attack bonus. Yep.
They've
First
got
one.
disadvantage on
Natural.
attack rolls. Oof.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this? They have 8 life points.
Yeah, as the chaos
Stab.
as the chaos starts, and everyone's running forward, Sender is just rushing forward. You know that fucking Monty Python sketch where it's just the guy running towards the castle, and then just in the distance, then suddenly in the front. Yeah, that.
Oh, that was Holy Grail.
Holy Grail. Yeah. Yeah, just suddenly in front of them, and then just stab them, throw them to the ground. Turns to the Stalker.
Okay, yeah.
Oh god, didn't even roll for damage. How close? How much health did they have?
They had 8. Roll for it if you want to see how much damage you did, because you never know, you might roll a 7.
No.
Never mind.
You, that's the crit. That's not the crit either. So yeah. Okay.
Absolutely
Okay.
obliterated.
So you can hit crit damage underneath it at the end and do it. But yes,
Okay,
Jesus
so
Christ.
Yeah. Okay, so then turn towards the Bugbear Stalker and going to take my second attack.
Okay. They are
25
slow.
to hit.
Shh. Fender is like, my secret's out. I feel so light. Stab, stab, stab. Okay. 9 damage.
Okay, and that doesn't look like much health has been taken off, so I'm going to also use an Eldritch Smite.
Cool.
So, first time I remember I have fucking Eldritch Smite. You think I'd be using this more? So, let's see here. When you hit a creature with your packed weapon, you expend a packed magic spell slot to deal an extra 1d8 force damage to the target. Plus another 1d8 per level of the spell slot, so that would be it. Third level, so that's 4d8 damage. 1 second, cat's yelling at me. Okay, so that's...
So 3d8. 3d8. 1d8 for first level, and then an extra d8 per level of the spell slot. 3d8. Reading that correct.
Well, it's a third level, so it starts
Yes.
at 1d8, and then it's 1, 2, 3 levels, so it's an adding 3d8. So it's 4d8.
You start at first level, add 1 second level, add another third level.
Okay, so just...
I'm not going insane, am I, right now?
It's annoying wording. Okay, 3d8. And 3, 2, 1. What do we get? Are you fucking kidding me?
An extra 7, and give the
he's
target prone condition and knock them prone as well. Okay, 7 damage. And
Oh, yeah.
prone.
Oh, I forgot to give myself the temporary hit points. So, 1 second. So that's 1d8, 1d10 health. Screw me, I guess. Okay. 1 temporary hit point.
Okay, yeah.
You'll be fine.
Not bad, yeah.
Yep.
Killed one, injured another.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
Okay, good start. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. It's everyone's favourite Goblin Hexer!
Oh,
So...
Oh,
They
boy, I
have
can't wait.
disadvantage, guys. It'll be fine.
I can't wait to take like 6 dice of worth of damage.
So I think they're actually going to try to get a 20-foot cube. Can they get 10, 20? So that is their 20-foot cube. They're going to cast Fairy. Okay, so they can only get 2 people. Can they only get 2 people?
That's what you get when you spread out.
Yeah. Yes. They're going to cast Fairy Fire on Maggie and Kaisa. Can Kaisa make me a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw against Fairy Fire? Maggie as well.
Dex save.
Dex
Well,
save.
I failed.
So did Maggie. Okay, both of you are lit up by Fairy Fire. So that means attack rolls against you are going to have advantage.
Actually, wouldn't it just be straight rolls for them? Because they've got disadvantage?
Yes. So it'd be straight rolls against you. They're concentrating on that. I think after seeing Galso do a AoE, he's going to spread out a bit as well. He's going to run back and maintain concentration on his spell and just take cover behind this barricade. Dermot. Okay, so he's got a terrible shot at the Death Captain. Bugbear Stalker's prone, so I think he's going to go for Ghost Berserker instead. He's going to run forward a bit. How fast is he? 25 or 30? He's 30. Yeah, just run forward a bit. And... does he bless? Or does he Searing Wrath?
Bless for Kaisa would be lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to drop one of his blesses. So that is 3 people of his choice within range, which is 30 feet. Everyone's run apart, so in that case he's going to run here and get you 3. Yeah. Kaisa, Maggie, Goblin Sticks, Bless. Dermot is going to concentrate on Bless for you guys.
Lovely.
Just,
What does Bless do again?
music start.
D4 to any attack roll or saving throw.
Yeah.
Does that
Okay,
mean
let's actually change it.
Does that mean in theory I can add a D6 and a D4?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. Very good.
Okay, that's Dermot's turn. Sticks.
Okay, bonus action is going to be Innate Sorcery, upping my spell save by 1. And I will go Twin Spell Dissonant Whispers on the Hobgoblin Death Captain and the Bugbear Stalker. That's going to be...
Okay.
So that's going to be a DC... say with that, DC 17. Wisdom
17?
save. Yeah, I'm at 16 standard, and Innate Sorcery bumps it to 17.
Oh, Innate Sorcery plus Uncas as well, yeah. Jesus Christ, DC 17 already. Alright, Wisdom save, Death Cap. Okay, he makes it. As for the Stalker, I don't think he can take reactions damage here, because he's slowed, so he's not going to... But wisdom save. Let's put them on public. Okay, they fail with a botch. So they take that full 9 damage.
And run away at maximum speed.
They need to use their reaction, and they're currently slowed, so they don't have their actions.
Oh, bugger. Oh, I forgot about that. Texting. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
Frightened, right?
Hmm?
He was still frightened, right?
It's not a frightened effect. It's a use your reaction to run away for your reaction.
Yeah.
All right. Irvin looks to Javi and Ayo. All right, we got this.
Let's go.
Right. And yeah, he's going to start running up that hill. So he needs to make Irvin a -1. Okay. Okay, DC 10 athletics. Only botches are the worst scenarios here. 10, so they can make regular speed. If you want to dash to get more distance, you also need to make a fresh stealth check. Irvin just goes half speed there. So yeah, he just makes it. He just starts climbing up. He's going to risk it. He's going to dash, make a fresh stealth check with advantage. He's fine. He's going to make another athletics check. 9, just under. Okay, so Irvin just starts making up, but only makes 10 feet up on his first turn. Javi.
Okay, so I need to do the athletics check.
Athletics to see how far you can climb. Yes, if you get 10, you make 15 feet up. Less than a 10, you just make 5 foot, and a botch, you make no progress at all. And if you're all the way halfway, making way up.
Cool. This is going to be slow going. I have a -1 in athletics.
So does Irvin.
Botch!
Oh,
But you're on the ground, so you're not going to fall. You kind of run to jump up, grab one bit, and just in your hands, and you kind of fall back down. Ayo looks at you. Come on, you got this. Go.
I'm trying.
Do you want to dash and stealth, or do you want to just leave?
I'll try and dash. Stealth.
Okay, give me a stealth check. This is just against the goblin's perception right now, which is probably 10. Where's their perception? Okay, so even though, yeah, okay, you're fine. The DC's pretty low right now. The goblins and such. Okay, now give me another athletics check. 6.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 foot up. You start climbing up. Looks like this is going to be slow going though. Okay. Bad guys. 20-foot square. Are they going to do that? Can they combo at all? Not very well right now because you've killed their fire guy. So
Go us.
we know about. We're not letting a fucking fireball happen in this goddamn room. Okay.
I think
A room.
they're going to drop a rain of fire down on Maggie and Kaiser. Yeah, they're going to rain hellfire.
Remember that they do
there's
it
only
at disadvantage.
This is a saving throw that you make.
Haha.
They
Damn
make.
it.
So DC.
You're very smug today.
Am I getting sassy? Alright, Maggie. Dex. Okay, Maggie's fine. So half damage. She takes 4 damage.
Sorry, we're making deck saves?
Deck save, DC 14, don't forget you bless.
I don't need it.
Okay, you take 4 damage. The war mage at the back here drops down some small hailing rocks of fire down towards you, but you can dodge out for the most part, only taking damage.
I was feeling a little cold, thank you. Kaiser's going to be
I'm
sassy.
sassy. I'm sassy.
No, she's
They're
snarky.
Okay. Do they have any bonus actions? No, they don't. Okay, but they do have that reaction. Maggie. Can she make it to anyone? What's her speed right now? Who can she make? Okay, can she make it to them? Can't make it to them. Okay, I think she's going to come alongside Samafrey and swing. You gave them disadvantage, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but they are slowed, so she does. His armor class is lowered slightly. Can she do this?
Of course she can.
It's Maggie.
She's one off.
With bless.
She's got bless. Yeah. I forgot to add that onto her. So that's going to hit. Only 8 bludgeoning. But then she can make a strength saving throw, which it fails. So she sends it flying backwards and on its ass. Okay,
Yeah.
that is Maggie's turn. Bugbear Stalker. So their movement is
Halved twice because they have to get up. Just stay down, man.
I think, so getting up from prone is half his movement, so he's going to do that, and I think that's pretty much everything he's got. Slowly kind of doing so, and he is going to... Oh no, he's slowed, so he can't make more attack. Okay, so he's just going to try to swing at you, and they've got disadvantage. So, yeah, okay, let's actually roll it this way. Swing at you, Sendo, with disadvantage. 12 will miss.
Yay.
He can make another wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save, thank you. Wisdom save to get out of the slow. Not just... Okay, 22 makes it, okay.
He is up.
He is no longer slowed. Io. Okay, Io is technically very good at athletics. So she's going to just brush herself down. Right, watch this. And run. 14. Yeah. She just starts pulling herself up really rapidly, getting 15 feet. I think she... Yeah, Io's going to make the rest. She's going to make a stealth check. With advantage. DC is just 9 right now. Okay, she's fine. And then she's going to make another athletics check. 19, and just go even further up the cliff here. Okay, so Io is about 30 feet now. It's halfway up, so about there. As she just begins scrabbling. Next up, Bugbear. I'm just looking at the time now. Okay. Shit. Can we get? I'm looking at you now, Casper. Look at the time.
I need to work today.
Okay. We might get one round with an interruption. Alright, slowed bugbear is going to slowly move towards
I've 1.5 more
Maggie?
hours, so
Okay, yeah, I think we can get one. Something happened. They are going to. Okay, they've got disadvantage, but then they've got advantage. So they're going to make a straight roll. They can't rage either because they're slowed.
ooh,
Oh no.
the stealth was
Slow
such a
means-
good move.
It was. Slow means they can choose either bonus action, action, right?
More action. Yeah,
Okay, he's got a bonus action
just one of
rage.
them.
Just bonus action rage at this point. Where's an angry face? That is on fire. Sure, let's do that one. That is a very strange rage face. And then they're going to make a
I
save
just
throw
see
at the end of
Maggie's
it.
name on top of it.
Wisdom save 7. They are still slowed. Top of the round, Kaisa.
Kaisa's going to move forward. Dang, 30 feet. So, can move to, I think, about there.
Okay.
Yeah, there. Move 30 feet forwards, and then
Yeah, that is your aura right now.
going to use Toll of the Dead on this bugbear.
Okay, yeah, Todd it up. Wisdom saving throw. Yeah,
He's missing some of his hit points. So
yeah. So this will be 2d12 if it's successful. Wisdom save, straight roll. 14.
He needed to make 14.
Okay, so he makes it. The Todd does not go off.
Well, it does it with the.
Yeah. Okay, that is your action. You still have a bonus action if you want to use it.
I can't move forward any further, can I? For movement.
I don't think so. You could have moved more diagonally. Send it away.
Well, I can't really do anything because I'm too far out of range. That. Just end my turn, I guess.
Okay.
Annoying.
All right. Galsariad is going to roll his d6 to see if he gets his gravity rend back. He's not. What is his range? 30 feet, so he needs to get close as well. I don't want to get close at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to around here. So he can take a shot. Reach either of these ones. I think. Yeah, he's going to go for the Berserker. Straight shot when they're slowed, -2 to his AC. Yeah, that's going to hit for 14 necrotic on the Berserker. And he gets temporary hit points. Okay, Kaina.
Kaina will just run forward 30 feet. So it will end him up here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At least. No, it was 25 feet. And then he will shout over to the war mage who is just into range. What was that fire? Did you learn your magic by its charlatan? And cast Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery, okay. Here's where my saving throws start getting it. see. Put you on
Wisdom
public.
save 14.
Wisdom shave 14. Jesus Christ.
Whoa!
I am the fire. I am born in the fire, made man by the fire. So entirely.
The crit? How? Get? Give it back?
Mages
Now?
are just playing a different game.
Hmm. Okay, he ignores your barb.
Bonus action, why not just burn them? Samurai, can you show me another of those beautiful smites? And we'll give you another bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration on Samurai.
I feel so inspired.
Smite him! Smite him!
Rick is it? There we go. Who got blessed again? It was Maggie, Kaisa, was it?
Yes.
And Styx.
And Styx.
Samafrey got hit as well. No, sorry. It was Kaisa, Maggie, and Styx.
Yeah. That's who got. Dermot got.
Feel so
Okay.
inspired.
Samafrey. You've got a slowed, prone, death captain at your feet. So your attack's on
Excellent.
advantage.
Alright, changing to advantage. Here we go. Longsword, two-handed. I'm smacking him. Yes!
Hit for 8 damage.
And again. Yeah!
19. He's slowed, so that still hits. Oh god, minimum damage though. So yeah, just hacking and slashing. Do you want to bonus action add a smite to this, or save your smite?
I certainly do. We're gonna. I don't want to do a thunderous. I was just about to do a thunderous smite. Let's do a divine smite on him.
Okay. What level?
Let's up it. We'll go second level.
Second level, so that will be 3d8. I don't think he is infernal anyway. Let's double check. No, he's human.
No, he's not. But I just want to smack him really hard because he missed my other attack before.
Nice. 11 extra damage. Okay, yeah. So he's managed to get one nice hit on you, but now he's getting pummeled. He's like the leader of this group, and he is the toughest, but he's starting getting low. Action, bonus action. Anything else? You can move away. Oh, hold on. 2d4 from Kaiser's aura.
Oh, right. Yes. 8.
Oh!
Get smitten. Okay.
I believe the term is smote.
Smoted, yes.
Smack him. Smack him hard.
Me?
Smited? Smote.
Smote.
Smitten.
Alright, mate.
I prefer Smeet.
Smut.
You would.
Oh wait, wrong crowd.
Fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Why is the
That is my
paladin
turn.
more active
End
gunner?
my turn.
Okay. Death Captain stands up
Really slowly.
really slowly.
More like
He still
Death
has
Cap.
disadvantage until the layer action. You've been crossing swords with him consistently, though, Sam, afraid. He's going to try to hit you again. Disadvantage on public. 9. So yes, just you've been hammering down and picks himself up, takes a shaky, and then he's going to try to break out of the slow. Fails again, still slowed. Layer action.
You're pathetic! Stop showing me up in front of my enemy! Kill them! Get them! Hurt them! Just bring them low!
Hurt them!
Intimidation check from Dolgreth. 11.
Must be able to do it, shit.
Fuck!
I'd say get better, but we both know that you never will.
Okay. Buffing your allies, nerfing your enemies.
Buffing my allies.
Saving throws or attack rolls.
What do you guys want?
The War Mage and the Hexer are still out, so defensive for saving throws for if we're going against spellcasters.
Yeah,
You want to get advantage on saving throws?
saving throws.
Okay, advantage on saving throws until the next layer turn. Okay. Stender, it is your turn.
Okay. Going to try and finish up the Stalker before going for the other spellcasters. So first attack, where's my goddamn sheet? Okay. So that's gonna be just normal now. 14 to hit?
That will just miss.
Heck. I don't have... No, I'm not blessed. And Kaisa is more than 30 feet away, right?
Yeah, just.
God dang it. Okay, so, second attack. Oh, dang it. Okay.
Yeah, this one sees you coming now. This is a massive bugbear that you're facing off against right now. And you're kind of quite small compared to him, so you swing twice, but big, massive furry arms. Every time you swing, bam, just kind of pushes you back again. Swing again, bam, push you back.
Bugbears are sneaky.
How are you sneaky when you're so big? You don't make sense.
Magic, they're technically
Gives
fae.
you a crooked grin.
They're technically fae.
I'm technically fair and I'm not sneaky.
You are so not technically fae. You're as technically fae as I'm technically a goblin.
Tell that to the fucking druids. I mean, dryads.
Yeah, Cinder is kind of fey.
Okay.
His pride.
Yeah. Okay. So, action miss.
Yeah, just gonna take one step this way just to get slightly further away from the hobgoblin. Actually, no, during the clash, just going to circle around to here. Just to be slightly less vulnerable to AoEs. Okay.
Okay. Alright. Hexa is concentrating on Fairy Fire right now, so he does not want to try another concentration spell. Is Grease not? Is Grease not concentration?
I think it shouldn't have.
It isn't.
Oh.
Okay. He is going to do a 10-foot grease. So is this 10-foot square? Yeah, he's going to do a greasy square. Here. So is this on public? Yes. Non-flammable. They made it specifically said it was non-flammable. Covers the ground in a 10-foot square, so range and difficult terrain for the duration. When the grease appears, each creature standing in the area must have the prone condition. So Maggie and Nordberg needs to make dexterity saving throw with advantage.
And yep.
And your
And the
mic
DC
was cutting
is-
out, seriously.
Oh my god. Did you get one? DC,
Yeah.
dexterity saving throws. You got that, yeah?
Yep.
His DC is 13. And you have advantage because of the layer action. So Maggie makes it. Nordberg, dexterity saving throw.
We can't hear you, Kimmy.
She's just finding it.
I'm terrible with my own damn sheet. Dexterity saving. Terrible!
This is Nordberg.
Oh, Nordberg.
Well,
At least this sheet isn't brown.
Will count as an 8. plus
Hold on, I've got his.
2 for Nordberg sheet.
That's Nordberg's, but it came on GM only again, which I'm not sure why.
Okay, well, I've just switched it now to public. So, well, we can either say that is the 8 plus Nordberg's 2, which is 10, which is failure. So Nordberg goes say, Samothrace gets greased and prone off.
You cut out again, sorry. Samothrace got greased.
Oh my god. So, yeah, technically there, Samothrace failed, but Nordberg succeeded. So, we can either say Nordberg failed, and Nordberg falls prone, or Samothrace failed, and Samothrace falls prone.
I think Nordberg should fall prone, but I'm going to be on top of him, so I'll be like, he'll go, ah, and I'll be like, shit.
Samothrace have bardic inspiration?
I do have bardic inspiration.
That's true. You need to get 3 or higher on the bardic inspiration. And I believe it's a D6. Is it a D? Yes, a D6, or is it D8 right now, kinda? I think it's D8 now at level 5.
Aww.
He's not listening. Or I'm not coming through. One of the two.
No, you're coming through.
Okay.
I think Casper's tuned out.
Casper!
Sorry. I got completely distracted.
We noticed.
That's fine. Okay. Alright, yeah, your bardic inspiration is D8 right now, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, okay, so it's still a 1. So Nordberg falls prone. That is not good for Nord.
Isn't he a big kitty and he lands on his feet?
Splat. All 4 limbs, different directions.
Oh, he did a
He sploot!
He did a sploot. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I was a bit heavy for him in my armor.
That is the Hex's turn. Alright. Dermot rushes forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seeing that you're struggling with the bugbear a bit, Dermot is going to try to do his Searing Wrath at the bugbear. Let's see if he can hit. He can. Blast the bugbear for 5 damage, low damage, but they are blinded now until Dermot's next turn.
Hooray!
Yay!
Jose!
Goblin Sticks.
I'm going to go level 1 magic missile, but with twin spell to make it a level 2. So that gives me 4 bolts. 1 on the Stalker, 1 on the Captain, and 2 on the Hexer. And
Okay,
I will
Okay.
and I will also add my Fury of the Small, giving me plus 5 damage to 5 damage each for Stalker, Captain, and Hexer, and then my rolls.
Okay, so how do they get split up again? You said the Stalker, the Captain, and 2 on the Hexer. 2 5s on the Hexer?
Oh yeah, 3 Stalker, 2 Captain, and both 5s on the Hexer.
Okay.
So 2 Constitution saving throws, or is just 1 then for the Hex?
No, it's two different damages. And did you say using the Fury as well?
Yes, please. So it'll be an extra 5 damage on Stalker and 5 damage on the Death Captain.
Nice. Okay.
And 2 con saves for the Hexer, please, to drop Fairy Fire.
2 con saves. Okay. Alright, it's on public. Con saves. First one. No, I don't want... Alright, fine. Success. Second one. Success. He maintains continued concentration on Fairy Fire.
Right, that's me.
Alright. Irvin is going to do his athletics checks. I forgot Irvin was so weak. Okay, Irvin with his strength 8, go! 16, okay, he makes 50 to... How much did he make? He made 10 feet, so yeah, he makes 25 Now, yes. Absolutely, he's going to try and catch stealth check with advantage. Makes it. Another athletics check. Makes that again. Okay, so he makes it 40 feet. I need to actually down. So Irv is at 40. Io. She made the full, so she made 30, didn't she? Yeah. And then Javi. Okay. Yeah, Irvin starts making a good distance of the cliff. Well, Javi, it's your turn.
14.
14, excellent. So 15 feet, bring you up to 20. Do you want to stealth to try and make another attempt?
Yeah.
Okay.
25.
Nice. Okay, yeah, just kind of creeping up the wall, your profile as low as possible. Another athletics check.
14.
14. Another 15 feet. Okay. To 35 now. Halfway to the first milestone, the lip of this part of the cliff.
Question: did Sipor stay with Prolix, or did they she come with?
You tell me.
Well, I was wanting her to come with me.
Okay.
But I put her on my shoulder before.
Yes.
Sipor is literally at the top going, "You guys are taking so long."
Yep, Seaport on the top there. Okay. Alright, so Seaport's there, but do you want to do anything with them, or do you want to just have them wait until the fight breaks out?
I think waiting, because I don't want them to give anything away to the goblins at the top before we get there, so
Right.
just up the top and just waiting for the rest of us to crest the hill. If Io gets
Okay.
there first, but potentially she can help Io.
Right. Okay. War Mage. They've still got the fairy fire up. Okay, they've not really got a good long range attack besides for you guys. Yeah, who can they get within a nice 10 feet? AoE. Is it going to be? And then get Dermot. They can get the goblins. Yeah, I think they're going to go for the goblins. So dexterity saves with advantage. DC 14.
No.
Dermot with advantage. Okay, Dermot makes it, so he takes 6 fire on Dermot. Bazzy, fail. You do have bless, but yeah, you can't make it even with bless. So you take the 13 fire damage, sticks, and
Gotcha.
you need to make a concentration save DC 10. So does Dermot. Although you have advantage again from the saving throw. Okay, you maintain concentration. Okay, so fire blasts down at you. Sticks, you get a nasty pelt of flaming rock that comes inside of your head. And he's going to back up as well here. Maggie is going to step out of Reese. And seeing as they're still slowed, they're going to go. Yeah, no reactions, so she can go here. Get the flank off, dropping the number she needs to hit to 16. Let's see if she can do it.
Whoa.
Crit. Okay. She brings up the maul. Boom! Straight into the guy for 23 damage. They're still up, barely.
Starting to feel bad for this bastard. Jesus.
No feeling bad for them.
Strength saved against prone. Okay, makes it not knocked down. Just barely holding on. As he as she cracks him. Stalker blinded, so he's just kind of watching you send a circle around. Blasts him in the light.
And you broke off again.
What is going on? Is it Discord? Is it Discord?
I think so, because I see you talking, but then it's just breaking off and going to you.
It's not like you're getting quieter or anything. So I think it's just connection issues with Discord.
Crisp, the noise cancellator, was playing up. That's what we're calling it now. I'm going to turn it up. Yeah, cancellator. I'm going to turn it back on. I'm going to turn it to crisp again.
Crispy audios.
Okay, let's try this now and see if that's any better.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, he is blinded. He roughly sees where you're going, Sender, but he's going to be attacking with disadvantage. He's no longer slowed. He's going to try and grab at you first with his bonus action. Please give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage, Sender.
Dexterity saving throw with advantage. Here we go. 17. 17 makes it. Reaches for you, tries to kind of down. You dodge underneath his attack. He does have multi-attack. So he's going to take 2 swings at you now, Sender, with disadvantage. Do they have to be an attack action to get multi-attack?
No, you can replace. Sorry.
No, he has actually. This is a 2024 sheet, so he's got a bonus action grapple attack.
Ah, makes sense.
And now he's going to multi-attack with his Morningstar with disadvantage.
Miss.
Misses both attacks. Just grab, swing with this Morningstar. You're kind of weaving in between his attacks at this point. Complete stalemate. That is his turn. Io with her athletics. Crit. Okay, with a 20 or higher, she's
You're cutting
binding
out.
herself up.
I'm
still cutting out.
We missed about
cutting
2
out.
seconds there.
I'm still cutting out.
I think there was a little bit of lag there because your background did something. You sped up or something. It was weird.
It's almost like you're talking, and then you're talking again.
Yeah, I wonder if this is because I'm on Australian time and I've got a connection thing. I don't know. Am
I cutting out, or is it just Yorick?
Just you.
No,
No one else is cutting out that I can hear.
I don't know. What
It's
the
okay.
issue is.
We're catching most of it.
Okay. Either way, Io, spider climbs up, getting 30 feet easily. And then she is going to attempt a stealth check to go a bit further so she can get to the top and then wait for the rest of you. So stealth check with advantage. Just makes it. Athletics, she's going very fast right now. Okay, she makes it to the top and waits for the 2 of you. She kind of whispers back down. Oh, I can see him. There's 5 of them. I'm going to wait for you lot, alright?
Javi says, I think I need to join a gym.
She kind of grins back. Come on, I'll help you up.
What's like?
Alright. Slowed Raging Bugbear is going to move behind to get the flank off here against Maggie. She is still fairy fired. He does not have disadvantage on attack, so he's going to get 1 attack with advantage against Maggie. gets her for 12 damage. That was actually pretty low damage there as well. Brings the axe slowly against her. Alright. Top of the round.
I can make another save.
Sorry?
The bugbear, the berserker, can make another save.
Oh yeah, another save. Thank you.
Also, did Maggie add the 1d4 of radiant damage before to her melee attack?
No, she did not. Do you want to roll it? Do you want to roll it for me?
Sure, start.
An extra 1 damage.
Well, two fours before. Who knows? He's at 7 health. Maybe that'll be all the difference. Okay, Kaiser, it is your turn. This blue box here is grease, so it's difficult terrain.
Noted. Kaiser's going to run forward. Yes, move forward. And she might. Oh, that's not good. Is that going to do flanking?
Half flank, so +1, and they're slowed as well. So you need to hit 11 basically right now.
Okie dokie. Going to go in and attempt to beat his skull in with the bloody end.
Okay. Yeah, that is going to hit.
I'm going to roll damage once and then twice because of savage attacker feat. I'll do the 11.
Okay. 11 down to 5 because they're raging.
Plus 4 from the radiant.
Plus 1 from the radiant, unfortunately.
Rolled. There was an attempt.
Mm-hmm.
And then going to use one of my War Priest charges to whack him again.
Okay. No advantage.
Can I roll the d6 for the
D8.
Oh yeah.
D8?
D8. You want to do D8? Yeah.
And you have bless. So also another
You've got
D4.
bless. Okay, so it's 9 plus the flank, so 10. So yeah, just you don't need to roll the bardic at all. Blessed does it.
Okay.
Hit.
That's 1. Gonna go with the 8.
Okay.
Beat him.
And your smite.
D4.
Mini smite.
Oh, right. I'm forgetting how many things I need to do.
Okay, 8 down to 4, so 7 damage total.
Oh well.
As you kind of hit this pretty tough bugbear berserker here. Okay, Kaisa, is that your turn? Yeah.
Yes. Because I've done my bonus action.
Does Galcerid get his ability back? He does not. Is he going to do the risky one? To try and get the kill? No, he can do damage on the berserker. Because move forward. 2, 3, 4. To get a clean shot, and he needs to hit a 12. Gets it. Oh Jesus!
Damn, well done.
Yeah, Galcerid. Moves forward. Black energy moving down his arm. I've got this, and just blasts it into the berserker for 25 damage. You see them kind of stagger as necrosis kind of moves down them, and they stagger in a really, really poor state.
I like to imagine that the wind is blowing and all that, and his hair is just streaming behind him, and his robes are billowing, and he's all very dramatic.
We get it, you're not over Dalamar.
Oh, he is nothing like Dalamar.
I didn't pick that. Oh my god.
He's nothing like Dalamar.
Similar voice.
Yeah.
Harry would not be into Dalamar, okay? Okay.
Harry doesn't seem into anyone at this point.
God, I
Says
wonder what
you,
that would be like,
Mr.
yes.
Talking sword.
I'm
Right.
not looking for anything. I'm trying to live.
Gonna say, imagine taking romance advice from an inanimate object.
Can you
Try to
imagine?
start that conversation.
Most of your focus is on the battle in front of you. But I think you would hear is the kind of sound of a portal opening behind you, glowing red and swirling, and just behind it you see an elven woman with glowing red eyes, seemingly her veins as well, pulsing with this kind of crimson energy, which is kind of like creeping down her face, almost like tears. And she looks through from the other side of this portal. Arik, there you are.
That's kind of all just, look around, startled.
And you see
Surprised.
Bloom, as you saw her in your vision, heavily corrupted by this red material. I figured it out. Something at least. There's a substance called ruidium. It is corrupting the ley lines. I'm so close. Arik, it is time. I need your help.
They need my help. I can't leave.
I can only hold this open for a few seconds. Now!
Kind of will just look one time back towards the battlefield. Be like, sorry guys, I'll try to be back. And step through the portal.
Kinda steps through. This elven woman reaches out a hand, grasps you. She feels warm to the touch, real. But as she pulls you through and you step aside, you see that she is part illusion as you kind of touch and you realize her hand is not exactly where it's supposed to be, and you can see through the illusion just for a moment. A still blonde-haired elf, but a man in red robes grabs you and says, sorry, I need to make this quick, and pulls you through.
This happened.
What?
And Kaina, yeah, I'm going to keep you on the layer so you're not completely freaking blind. Kaina is pulled through a portal. Will we ever see him again?
Damn it, our tiefling! Damn it, our tiefling just got catfished!
Kaina, you find yourself in the familiar location of Bazozan. You did not go too far. Just maybe like 20, 30 miles. And This elf looks to you again. Sorry about that little bit of deception.
Who
I
are
thought
you?
it was necessary. My name is Aloysia Telfin. I know Bloom. She works with my organization, with our organization. The Consortium of the Vermilion Dream. I was told to get you help. We have work to do. Before the Allegiance of Orsight get here, we have work to do.
You better explain yourself really well.
Don't worry.
What kind of
I'm good at
work?
that. Let's find out, shall we? The Black Temple awaits.
Did the rest of us see this evil woman? We saw her, that she looked just like Galsariad, right?
Man.
You, well,
Not all drow look alike, Sam Frey.
I know! And not all Paladin and Luxon look alike, but she looked just like Galsariad.
so I've got to...
I feel like it's slightly racist against Drow.
Galsariad goes, what? Not really. She looked nothing like me.
Blonde, she looked like you.
Well, yes, white hair,
A little
beautiful
bit
white hair,
racist, Sam Frey.
blonde. Her skin was
Do
pale.
you know her?
No!
We're in the middle of a fight. Let's talk about Galsariad's drag queen later.
Swinging a sword on a spluted moorbounder. Do you know that woman?
Samafrey, it is your turn. The Death Captain is still slowed, so the AC is 18.
Excellent.
Oh no, but Maggie is there as well, so you've got a full flank, so you need to hit 16 to hit the Death Captain. They've got 7 health left.
It's with advantage because he's slowed, right?
Only lowers their AC, unless Kyla decides to drop concentration.
27 to hit for 22 damage.
Oh, crit! Okay, Death Captain.
More like Dead Captain.
Looks up to you. I'm a boss. I'm a mini boss. I'm CL6. I'm not a chump. And crit 22 damage.
You screwed it, my
I
mom.
am 0 or 6, minus 1 hit.
So Nordberg is prone currently. So are you off Nordberg at this point?
I'm still on him. He's just spluted. I'm just like gracefully. I've gracefully just stood on his shoulders, and he's just like.
So Nordberg just splooshes out, and you sword as they down sword.
Pretty much, yeah. He sploots, and the sword comes down.
That's so embarrassing for that Death Captain. Like, seriously embarrassing.
I want gravity to take you.
If you could actually kill him, he would have probably died of embarrassment.
Just straight down. The sword comes straight down, two-handed. So as the moorbounder sploots out, and I just suddenly drop like 8 feet or however tall he is. The sword comes straight down, and it's a controlled strike, but it's also a little uncontrolled, and straight down, like bisecting straight through the helmet.
Okay.
With the power of the thrust plus the gravity of literally falling, it's a hard strike.
Okay. That is multi-attack, so you still have another attack. If you want to get Norberg to kind of like pull themselves up slippily.
Can I get off Norberg, or will I have to do a dex save for Grease?
Yeah, I think it's like half your movement for dismount, I think.
Okay,
I'd need to look at the rules
half
again.
movement coming over to the bugbear. Norberg, get yourself up and clean yourself off. And two-handed on the bugbear. Oh, 20 to hit for 13?
You do have advantage if you want to crit fish because they are blind.
I would
And
like to.
she's
I'm
with-
just going to roll a d20. Plus 7.
And
17 plus 7. Yeah.
okay, so
Plus
13 damage plus the d4.
And a d4, come at me. D4. 1.
1.
18
Okay.
damage.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, you kill one, come over, swing to the next one. I'm still cutting out, aren't I? I can see. I can see my border flickering. It's frustrating. What is going on? Either way, you swing. Take on this one as well. You still have a bonus action if you want to use it.
How hurt is this guy? Can I see how hurt
He's at 5 health. He's at 5 health.
Oh, look, I don't think I'm going to take him out with a bonus, to be honest.
Can try.
Yeah, look, there's no harm in trying, so I'm going to go for a... should I go for a thunderous? Knock him the fuck away.
I mean, a regular smite is 2d8, and that is a very high chance to finish them off.
Alright, I'll do a standard smiting.
A standard smiting.
I'll smut him all over the floor. I'm just trying to figure out where my standard smites are. Give me one second.
Nick, that was a Kimism.
No, it was.
I'll smut him all over the wall.
Shut up.
You can dismark off a level 1 spell slot and...
is that okay?
roll 2d8
Can I
if
just
you
chuck
want.
2d8s? Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, the paladin gets to smutting. And...
all over the floor!
all over the floor. Smut everywhere.
Christ.
Nick,
That's
did she
nice.
go squeak mode?
A little.
And two of these, the kind of big frontliners, immediately taken down. Okay.
Amazing.
Oh, goodness.
But we're not... is that your turn then, yeah?
That's my turn. I smutted them all.
Okay, and do you get back on Nordberg?
Only if he's up.
Yeah, Nordberg can just get up from prone easily enough. Get out of the grease.
I'm
and
back on
you
Nordberg.
Get back on Nordberg. Okay. You've still got another 30 feet of movement with Nordberg if you want to use it, or stay put.
Yes, I will. I can probably get as far as this with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can get a little bit further, but that's good enough. So we will get to that point.
Okay. Here's where things start to get more interesting. Layer action.
Alright. Looks like one of your friends has abandoned you.
It looks like so many of yours are dead.
They served their purpose.
He raises a hand.
Now!
And you see in these little wooden watchtower boxes, things start to move in them.
Fuck is that? Oh great, someone's been playing Darkest Dungeon.
Indeed. And these things are going to start rolling initiative. It's going to take them a turn to get out of their little... so you'll have a chance to move away, but suddenly there is a lot more on the field as the two on the hills kind of burst open, and you see these little creatures just kind of squirming out and moving out from the hole, rushing down the hills towards you, and you also see 3 of these creatures.
Lovely.
If Chavi were there, they would be saying, "Look, sticks, tentacles, it's like your cousins."
And
But Chavi's not there, so it doesn't matter.
Chavi's not there. And furthermore, shit, I lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, Dolgreth goes,
You think this fight's going to go on forever, do you?
Well, it will if you don't get down here and fight me.
I've been busy, Kaiser.
Busy failing,
known.
here.
Do you want to hear my master stroke or not?
When have you ever mastered?
No one wants to hear about your stroke.
You die!
When have you ever mastered anything in your life? Back.
Fine. Learn what they do yourself.
Why learn it from your mouth when I can learn it from your corpse?
Shut
Is he gonna try and do the lair action?
Sure. He is going to try to do that. Although this time round, this is one more turn of messing with his little group of champions.
Fight for your life. It's worth it.
15 is the roll now.
Motherfucker.
You've still got an inspiration.
You've got Bardic Inspiration, D8.
Alright.
You'd need to roll 6 or higher. Well,
Yay!
You mean like that?
Well, it matches.
6 to beat it. Okay, so you cancel each other out here. You both get a 50. So no advantage or disadvantage on either.
No, but I would like to use a GIF as something in response. Kaiser just taunting him.
Okay, 1 second. I'm pretty sure this is spam. Hello?
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
It's not spam. Matt Mercer
it is-
calling him.
Offering a job.
Jesus Christ.
Yorick, DMing for Critical Role?
No! Jesus, no.
You have the skills.
No, that's the gas people, so they're apparently here or close by.
Oh, fireball!
Lemon!
Fireball, yes.
Yes, people, it's the fireball.
Okay. All right. We've got here. Or do you want to try and finish off the?
Probably finish it there, I reckon.
I don't think we're
Okay.
gonna finish the round with all that in
Yeah,
10
there's
minutes.
a lot.
Yeah. Oh, the layer actions all messed up as well.
I've,
Sorry, it's had us.
also meeting planned in 40 minutes, so there's
We're
that
up.
much more time.
We're up to 18,
Okay.
Sender.
Yeah. So these guys are just kind of trying to get out. So just making sure. So that one's trying to get out. So yes, next up would be Sender. But let us call the session here. Dolgreth is looking to try to make this kill permanent, and it looks like he has been busy. You do see that the assembled goblins, the goblinoids on the hill, kind of looking over, murmuring among themselves, and Dolgreth goes,
Look upon my power. Watch as I smite these mighty adventurers that you're so afraid of. Watch them die with the infernal power I have called upon her.
Why don't you show
This
them
goes
your
next.
real face then? You keep
Go on,
borrowing
go on, go on,
power.
go on.
You keep borrowing power. Are you not enough? On your own, you need to keep borrowing power from others. Weakling. I don't need any extra power, but you do. Show them your real face. Show them what they're following.
That's good. I'm going to allow an extra roll here. Roll me a charisma check
Charisma?
of your choice so you can do intimidation, persuasion, persuasion or intimidation, or performance if you've got proficiency there.
No, I'll do persuasion.
Okay, he's going to make his intimidation check with disadvantage.
Fuck.
15. You've got no advantage. That was good. That was good shit.
You won.
Oh, yay.
And yeah, this is going to be setting up the sneak team, and this is going to mean that's one success there, and the goblins of Dolgreth that are protecting him do back off to make sneak team a bit more likely to succeed. And this is what you're playing for now, trying to whittle the numbers down so that Dolgreth is still low. And I'm still cutting out. Gosh darn it. So you're trying to whittle the numbers. Dolgreth stands alone. Oh my god, look at that just cut.
Not your fault, Jorik.
Blame the Aussies.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what
all
it
of
is.
you.
Wolf, if I've still got the issue tomorrow or tonight with the Yanks.
I'm back.
Um,
It's my last minutes here.
but yeah, let's do inspirations and hopefully say see you soon to Casper.
Hooray.
Thank you so much.
So, inspirations.
I've been
We'll
here
go from
already
the-
for the last 15 minutes with tears in my eyes.
All right, yeah. Inspirations all going towards Kaina. Everyone tell Casper how great.
I'll go. For me, it was the slow. Oh my god, you got rid of that CR6 monster yourself with the rest of us hounding on it.
Massive. That was massive.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Thank you. I'm really happy that Ansel finally managed to do something.
I know those saving throws haven't been on the side, but yeah, shutting down that entire front line helped a lot. Next up, Samafray, Kim.
I like the story about the dog wanting to be a dragon. I really liked it. I liked how you told it. I liked the ending wasn't the expected ending. I like all the stories Kaina's been doing.
It's not even my story. I stole it. I didn't make this one.
Is it
What
a
a
traditional
surprise.
story?
Sorry?
Is it a traditional story? Like
No,
a fairy tale?
No, it is a story that's actually a character where Kaina is partially based upon tells.
Oh, I love that.
Aw.
I really, really love the stories. And yeah, and I know you'll be back. You'll be back. This isn't goodbye. This is I'll see you soon
I'll
and
be
expect
back.
more stories.
I'm going to fight for it at work because I overall just have so many more things on Wednesday. I do not want to work on Wednesdays.
I believe in you. But yes, let's all give Kaina inspiration so he's full come back. got so many to use.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Although, Casper.
Okay, give inspiration to that, whoever you want.
No, that's not how this works now. Kinda. Although you can give an inspiration to someone you if you like.
I think my inspiration will go to Senda for opening up about being a sword.
Yay. It was a very awkward thing.
Yes,
I don't
Beck,
think I'm
that's what I do.
I don't think I'm capable of playing a normal character.
That's just the autism
Who is?
speaking. I can
One
say
defender.
it because I'm also a bit, and also I'm your brother.
I know.
And yeah, stopping that goblin from casting.
And you broke up again,
silence.
Stopping that goblin, that's where you stopped.
Who the fuck keeps casting
Stopping that
fire?
goblin from casting fireball.
Yay.
No, not even if I talk plain like that to do it.
Yeah, just focus on the characters first. They're always the biggest problems.
Let's turn off noise suppression entirely.
Nope.
Yes,
Noise suppression is off.
saying that.
Noise is. Oh my god. It's a connection.
I think Discord just hates you.
It could be a yeah.
And you're even paying for it, so what's up?
Yeah, I'm paying. It's
Yeah, you're still breaking up.
Casper's doing cutting words on Discord now.
hopefully it's not the microphone. I'm gonna have to check the. That's even getting worse. Let's keep on going before. My God.
Jack.
Sorry, that was just-
Jack to Casper, what do you think?
Yeah.
I'm definitely for the story as well, because that's a lot. Just the story as well. That was actually a really nice story. It really pretty well timed. Timing it after the whole heavy discussion. After everything that happened at the camp. Nice little intermission, I guess, between that and the fight.
Right.
You?
And Javi.
Watching Yorik's little vein on his head. There's throb.
Yeah.
To Kaina, not for the story, for somehow being able to run your mouth and play the flute at the same time. Javi needs to ask Frolix, how many holes do tieflings have anyway?
I said it already. 12 of 30. I can make air blow.
Don't believe you.
Well,
No, it's been really, really great, Casper, to play. I do hope you can come back. You add a very fun dynamic to this group, and we will miss you when you're not playing.
Very much.
I have to say
I'll
that
make you guys as well.
asking a tiefling how many holes they have is a very sexy question.
I was asking my brother, idiot.
I don't know if that was Nick talking or if that was Styx talking.
I don't care at this stage.
Aren't they the same?
No, one isn't allowed inside.
Yeah, even the house.
Think Last is Sherilyn.
Kim, he's in the room with you right now.
Yeah, but the window's open. I can toss him
And then Styx. Nick, who
No,
Still cutting out.
that's okay. I did it first. Last one is Sherilyn. We need Kaiser.
Oh, okay. Sorry, did I mix it up? Okay.
You did. Yeah, of course, too. Kinda. I'm gonna be sad that we can't continue the little. I've forgotten the word.
Amnesis.
Thank you. That one.
Oh, we haven't even done it for a couple of nights.
I I think
Like
we
a
forgot about it.
long rest.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But
I've got it in front of me right now. If you want.
no, it's all good. I think we were like 51 out of 100 because we did really, really good rolls
Yes.
52.
52.
for it. There you go. I missed one number. Oh no, it is 52. No, I didn't. But yeah, going to miss the sassy comments. And
We'll miss you very, very, very much.
yeah.
I'm going to miss this well so much. It's,
Yeah, Casper, you've go.
been a wonderful time playing with you guys for the past, what is it now, 2 years? About?
Yeah.
It's
For
about
me,
that,
not,
yeah.
for me, not 2 years. For me, about a year and a half.
True. Joining up to your first session of Dragonlance, joining a random group of random people, and feeling immediately welcomed. That was really nice.
Well, please keep going with work, and if you could get a Wednesday off, or if there's
I am really going to see how soon that will be possible. So said I also have other things on Wednesdays as well, so it's just multiplying why I need the Wednesday off.
well, we'd
Also
love.
being asked for my club to become an assistant during the training, and it would also be nice to not have to work beforehand and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we'd love to have you back.
Genuinely, for real.
Mm-hmm. We don't
Yeah,
want to train
Casper, you've been.
We don't want to train a new person.
Train.
Well, I've got a couple of quotes from the night that I've kept. So we started with tax evading puppy kicker, maybe. So you mean all that time polishing your sword, you were playing with yourself? It's not the size of your hook that counts. I mean, it's curved at least.
Jesus Christ.
Try climbing. What's the worst that could happen? Proceeds to roll a 0. Remember, they have disadvantage on attack rolls. It doesn't matter. It's a saving throw.
Damn it.
Damn it, our tiefling just got catfished. Are you still on Nordberg? Yeah, but he just splooted out prone. I paladin spotted them all over the floor. And how many holes does a tiefling have?
This has been a fucking
We
chaotic
need
session.
to know.
You can't ice this horse.
You didn't
And
make
you
that
can't
much.
lie to me, or if you do, you have to roll pretty high.
Mm.
But yeah, again, Casper, an absolute pleasure to cut out repeatedly. This is annoying. I'm very sorry.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, it's almost it's getting worse.
It might be the mic then. Because can you hear us all talking clearly?
I can hear you all talking clearly.
It's just your mic then.
Yeah, if it was a connection issue, it would be going.
Try another program. See if your mic is coming through there. Like just twice recording.
The drow is called Nilton, Nick. Nilton, not Nelvin.
I get it wrong every time.
Where did you get Nelvin from?
I don't know.
Now say Casper's character's name one last time, Nick, and say correctly.
Kinda.
Yeah, I got it!
Yes!
I got it! Honestly, we'll be talking about this
That
entire
was
thing.
pathetic.
And he
Ik
never
heb
says your
keine
name out.
namen.
I'm not kidding. We'll be having dinner and be like, blah, 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 blah. And what about the campaign? Oh, yeah, I loved it when Kino. Who? You know?
Do you know? Have I had a webcam on my face when he calls me Javi?
Javi?
Javi.
Well, to be fair, I kind of see Javi as a little bit Spanish.
Would you prefer JV?
That's worse.
All going to be lit on fire.
But if it was Spanish, it would be more like Javi.
Lit on fire. And not by Javi. by me.
Important difference.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get off, guys. Thank you, Casper. I really hope you come back soon.
I will
Yeah.
keep on lurking in the Discord. I'll keep on following the campaign through beautiful recordings, and hopefully be back as soon as I can.
I
Okay.
look forward to
And
it.
Thank you, Casper.
all the best, and I hope the job is.
He hopes the job just fucking dies.
Never know.
If done that,
That was really sweet. I hope the job.
I want a flatline sound.
Let's have a look at the soundboard.
Change my mic.
All right. Sending
Casper.
sending out
Guys.
sending out positive Australian vibes
Discord.
Which are basically regular vibes, but with more poisonous animals.
and
And the
upside
word
down.
count.
And the word count. Bye,
but
good
thank you very
night.
much, guys.
Love
And,
you
See you
guys.
soon,
hope to see you soon.
Casper. Bye.
See you next time. Where's the fucking button?
Where's the fucking button? Oh my god.
I'm going to